actual sets, as in like, you know, with actual Lego pieces in. He's only in 15, which is what we've got down here, because I didn't want to start including like clocks and pens and magnets and stuff like that, because then it became more of a minifigure thing. And I think we could probably do the minifigures, because there's been quite a lot of different variations of Darth Maul in a minifigure version. So we could probably do that as a separate tier list. So I didn't want to get like hazy and like we're trying to compare like, I don't know, this ship with 5 figures to a polybag of just a figure. So I got all rid of all of that crap. And this is just either, you know, this is things that contain Lego bricks or Lego parts, as well as a mini.
Mainly about the set though, Martin, because I know there'll be some modern sets that's got a terrible, you know, no pupil more, but I, you know, I don't want to just diss a set just because of that. So it's more about the the set,
Yeah, so it's about the set as a whole, as in everything you get in the set. So
I think the fig like counts towards that.
Yeah,
okay.
That's what I was about to say.
It's not just based on the Maul fig in the set.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Thank you.
So, like the bust, for example, it's quite well known as one of the better busts. I think it kind of looks haunting, but if it had a minifigure with it, I think it would have been rated better. Simple as that. It doesn't even matter which version. So, yeah. So, and obviously you've got to. It's difficult when you're ranking these things, because obviously you've got to go for price. Obviously that was a better price, but it's going to be because it's a smaller set. You know, I just think on the whole, if you had unlimited funds, so that's why I don't think I think about how much something was. And of course, most of these sets aren't out now anyway, so you can't really comparatively do a price. It's just about the set as a whole. Yeah. First of all, it should only be green and even yellow if you would buy it at all, right? And then obviously it should only be top if it's something you would prize. You know, that's just the easiest way to do it. And then, like I said, just think about the whole thing. But yeah, it's crazy to think that of the 15 sets he appears in, we worked out that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them are of the variation of the exact same ship. Yeah. So it's not really in terms of different ships or sets that a minifigure is in, there's only actually like 5. So it's not, it hasn't appeared in a lot of stuff, which I really found surprising. For some reason, I was thinking I must be missing something here, but no. He hasn't been in a great variety of things, even though he's quite he wasn't in the movie a lot either, but didn't have a lot of lines. But I do feel like he had quite a massive presence, particularly on the prequel. And he's still having a presence up until now, because he's got his own show coming out, and I think, and actually people are probably looking forward to it.
Is that tomorrow?
Yeah.
So that surprised me. Normally they do them on Wednesdays, don't they? So I was quite surprised.
Yeah, is it midnight tonight or? Is it a set time?
No, I think it'd be 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
Right.
That's fucking annoying.
What's it?
But anyway, so we'll just go around the horn, and I think we'll leave the infiltrators till last. Okay. So we'll just pick out the other sets. I want to start with this because it's probably the only set here that's kind of unusual, which is the Brickhead set. And look, I'll start it off. We'll start from the bottom on this one. I want to start off by saying I'm not a Brickheads fan. And obviously, Darth Maul's just one in this set. I think he's probably the better one if it was me, but I'm just not a Brickheads fan at all, so I can't rate this very highly because I would never buy Brickheads. And if somebody gave these to me, I would, as a present, I'd either try and take them back or I'd part it out. In fairness, I may just build a Darth Maul and get rid of the rest. But yeah, not for me at all. So what are you saying, Nimble?
For me, I would go cool for this, because
really
I'm a big fan of Brickheads anyway, and the selection, just if you just look at the Darth Maul one alone, it's fantastic. As a Brickhead, it's brilliant. They've done it really well. The colours pop. I like how they've done the horns, but this has got, for me, the best Brickhead Star Wars has ever done. I think the Jar Jar Brickhead is the best one Star Wars has ever done. So obviously Queen Amidala is very good. Young Anakin looks good. Is it Panaka? Is it?
Yeah.
Obviously that was a bit of a weird choice. Looks all right. Would have rather had like a Padawan, Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Qui-Gon's cool, but yeah, for me, I would go cool. I really like this set.
Wow. Oh, and just a reminder as well, guys, we don't rate anything ice cold. The chat will vote our top picks. Unfortunately, there's more than 4 of us here, so it's going to be a bit challenging, but we'll work out that out when we get to it. So Nimble's going top. I would have gone probably Pony, but let's hear from Smokey. What are you saying?
I also think it's a cool tier set.
Wow.
My Jar Jar, like you said, takes the cake. Darth Maul is a close second. I genuinely think it's very well done.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of Brickheads, so I definitely think it's a cool, at least. Really.
Okay. Oaktown, what are you saying, mate?
I've never built Brickheads. They're not really much of my cup of tea. I mean, they're cool for what they are, but I'm just not that big of a fan. So I think I'm going to have to go. I mean, don't get me wrong. All of these look good, but I think I'm going to have to go. It's a close call between mint and tidy, but maybe like tidy, but like really high tidy.
Okay, so 2 calls, a Pony and a tidy. So it's probably taken into about here, I'd say, on average.
Have we got a Whittakee's opinion yet, though?
No, he's going next. Yeah, what are you saying, Whitakee?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big. I say I'm not a big Brickheads sort of fan, but I do have all the Star Wars ones because it's
You got bloody loads of them.
Yeah, but only Star Wars.
But this is a Star Wars Brickhead.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But I'm just right. Can I explain or not?
Are we doing this or?
Yeah, we're doing this or what? So, and I do like, I think it is one of the better sets, out of the other ones they've done. So I'm going for cool as well.
Fucking hell.
Love that. Mark.
Look,
I think they are. I think Darth Maul's done very well. You can see what it is. It looks like him. It's
Okay. Well, 3 votes to 2 wins it.
I feel like it's mint overall, though, if you actually kind of calculate it.
No, I know, but in the past, what we've done is we've had 4 people for these. But if there's more people, like in this case, it's easier to just go, we're outvoted. 3 to 2.
Got it.
If I'd have gone mint, then because I was close to mint, but I just no. But then it would probably be mint. But no, I think it's the whole set overall is for Brickheads, it's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, because when we did it with 4 people, if there was 3 who liked it and 1 who didn't, we'd always go with the main decision. But it was when it was 2 and 2, it was difficult because 4 different answers. But I think we have to go for the majority. There's not enough of them to kind of average it out. So let's throw in, because this is quite unusual as well. I know the image is really, really small. I wish I could kind of pull up a better image. In fact, I probably could, but it means flicking between the 2 thingies. Actually, yeah, we can do that. You don't need to look at the tier list the whole time. Let me share screen this instead. Wish there was a way of flicking between the 2.
That's what she said.
Cheap bastard.
Nice.
Right. Where's he gone? He's at the bottom, probably. There he is.
I love how on top of that you were there, Whitakee. That was
Yeah, that was funny. That was really funny.
So, can we see this?
Oh, hello.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, Smokey made a comment earlier and said that this is probably the best buildable fig. And I said, debatable because I actually like the Darth Vader one. But I gotta say, this does look strong. I just don't. Then what's this knobbly bit sticking?
Yeah, I was going to ask. Does he move his arms or something? Does he? Cool.
Yeah, that kind of puts me off. I gotta say, but I'm pretty sure the other ones haven't got.
Well, you could angle it. You could display it where a bit more so you don't see it.
But yeah, I think from the shoulders up or from the waist up, it's really good. And I do like this cloth piece for the bottom half, but the legs kind of ruin it for me unless unless you're thinking this is the post mech. But I don't think it is. This is supposed to be Duel of the Fates mold. That head mold is amazing. I do like that. I do like the double saber. So yeah, so we'll mix it up a little bit this time. Let's mix up the order. Let's do. There you go. Let's do that, and then this time we'll start from the top.
That me up top, me up first. For me,
interrupt.
What?
No, I'm just making a point.
For me, I'm not a big fan of these sort of buildable like this style of buildable characters. They don't really feel Lego-y to me. They look like off-brand. This one is probably one of the best ones I've seen. But that doesn't mean I like it. Like if this was on shelves now, there is zero chance of me buying this. I'd probably go for all right, like just because I think it's the best of a really bad bunch of style sets.
Okay. So look, I kind of agree with Nimble. If this was out on shelves now, would I get it? No, because as a rule, I don't. I'm the kind of person who I collect all of something or I collect none of it. And I thought the buildables did look pretty pants overall. And I think, to be honest with you, the more I look at this, the more I realize that it's the head and a couple of the elements that I like. But as a whole, I mean, this would suit my collection in terms of like being able to pose it and put it on. But I don't know. Do they look that good? Do they really look like Lego to me? Not enough. So yeah, I think you're right. I think maybe I just add stars in my eyes a little bit, but it certainly ain't terrible. It's definitely one of the better builds. I'll still agree with that. So I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go tidy. So I'm not a million miles off from Nimble, but I still do think it looks good. That head mold is cracking. I know it's not Lego-esque, but it's still a good mold, especially when you compare it to some of the other buildable figures. Those head molds are shocking. So, but that's not really a measure of anything. So yeah, I'm just going to go tidy. Whittakee, mate, what are you after?
Yeah, I'm pretty similar. I mean, I think it looks. I mean, you can tell it's him, and it looks pretty good. And I think, funny enough, what Nimble was saying is not really, like Lego-ish sort of thing. So this would probably be good for people that likes to buy figures that aren't into Lego. They might get this as well because it's and it looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to go tidy because it's not bad. I don't think it's a bad one. Like I said, it's not most of our cups of tea sort of thing. It's probably the better one out of the whole bunch. I think one of them. I do actually have Cody, but that's because my son gave it to me. So and I don't. Yeah, and that hasn't made me go and buy all the rest. So but yeah, tidy.
Okay. Oak Challenge on you, mate.
I don't really like these buildable figures. This is probably one of the better ones with an exposed head, but I don't really like them. Yeah. So the bottom tiers are. So, what's below tidy?
Tidy. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, right. And then there's pony.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe very bottom of all right, like.
Okay, so we got 2 all right likes and 2 tidies. What are you saying then, Smokey?
I think it's think it's mint. I just love the saber. I think it's built very well. I have no issue with the articulation gear in the back because it adds a play feature. Although I'm not a big fan of play features, I think it was kind of creative. If I had not been in my Dark Ages, I probably would have bought 2 just to send 1 to Coolhan just to bother the piss out of him. But I think it gives, or at least at the time, I could think that these would have given the Black Series figures a run for their money. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't care for most Black Series figures. So I think this is I think it's mint, if not tidy, at the very least.
Good shout. I mean, I nearly went for mint because of the play feature, but and you can obviously remove that anyway, can't you? You just pull it out if you don't like. But
that would be one.
But I'll stick with tidy though. So.
Okay.
So that round it up to tidy.
Yeah, it turns
Yeah.
out. Yeah. Wondering if I do window. Go do entire screen. No, that's not gonna work. I wish there was a way you could toggle between what you're displaying. You can only display one thing at a time. That's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I would not. Now that you mention it, Whittakee, I'd probably say that the Cody is probably a second or third close best for those buildables, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think when it comes to like non-human, well, I say non-human. Obviously, Cody's a like human person, but when you've got like, I think like the Boba Fett and the Jango Fett didn't look too bad because they're, kind of robotic looking anyway. If you know what I mean, it's hard to explain, but it doesn't look so bad on them. And I thought the Vader was probably the better one of them even. But Maul is I think what Oaktown said was right. Maul of the people that have got an exposed head. Like when you think of like Chirrut and Baze and
Correct.
Andor and Ray and God knows everybody else.
Yeah. Oh no.
In terms of the exposed head, he's definitely the best one. But there's a lot of better ones where it's like like a helmet, I guess. So
yeah.
But
So
anyway. So they work quite well, and obviously, I've got to say though, now I think about it, the Scout Speeder one is probably.
I was going to say this ain't my favorite. The Scout Speeder is my favorite, but that's
nice about it,
slightly different because you've got the whole speeder bike and everything with it. So
Second, yeah, I would put that second. I agree.
Yeah.
So let's put that kind of sits in tidy then because we had a nice balance between the three. I don't want to have to keep flicking back and forth, so I just think it's better to just share the screen. There's probably a way to do this. I just can't work out what it is. Forcebricks is saying tidy. Good shout. I can only share one screen at a time. For some reason, it doesn't. Sharing is easiest with 2 monitors. I thought you could do 2. Why can't you do 2? That's weird. Anyway, I don't have to keep toggling back and forth, so we'll leave it like this, and then I'll just add it, and every now and then we'll just have a little look. So what do we want to do next? Let's do the other kind of randomized one. Let's do the bust. Where's the bust? Okay, so Darth Maul's bust. Let's jumble up the thingy a little bit, and let's go from the bottom on this one. So there you go, that'll do. So go on, Smokey, you kick it off for us. What are we saying on this?
I would probably say tidy. Although I'd really like to say that it's mint in comparison to other busts that they've done throughout the years. I think the problem that I have with it, honestly, is that they didn't continue it. They didn't go with more other sets. I think that takes away from it, honestly. Other characters.
What was your vote? What was your vote?
Tidy.
Okay.
It does look rather horrifying, like in the dark, or on its own. I've seen pictures of it, and it's very interesting. I don't know what they were thinking. I'm glad they did it. I'm not saying that they shouldn't have done it. I just think
it's a very on its own thing, isn't it?
What'd you say?
It's a very much on its own thing. There's,
Yeah.
Well, I was just going to say they did do the Yoda one as well around about this time. And that was equally as harrowing as this. I think this looks worse the closer you look at it.
Yeah.
Because look at like the nose there where they've just kind of built the plates out sideways to make the nose, and it's just like, what's going on there? And the eyes,
also,
his eyes actually
it came out, it was just made with lots of like basic pieces, wasn't it? I mean, there was no specialized, not many specialized pieces out in those days. So, I think they did a good job for what they had at the time, but
very brick.
It's a bit dated.
Yeah, the teeth
Like
kind
I
of
said.
make him look. The teeth kind of make him look a bit like a hillbilly or something.
Mighty sweet smile on you, boy.
Let's
Like,
continue.
hey, you got a dirty mouth, boy.
Some here, some there. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird. Like the chin as well. If you look at it, you can see like the sideways plates on the chin. It's just weird.
But his teeth were not good looking in the movie. So
no, I know, but it doesn't look like he's got manky teeth. It looks like he's just got gaps. He's got a couple of teeth missing. Do you see what I mean?
It looks like a weird. It looks like a weird piano.
Yeah. So, and I don't know, like the horns. Yeah, I think, like I said, this is one of those ones. The more I look at it, the worse it gets. And the build techniques they've used, where they put sideways bricks in between and built it partially sideways, partially from bottom up. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. But I get it. Obviously, they try to do the best of what they can. If I owned this in person, I would be glad to own it because I know it's client. But I think it's the prestige of the set, of having the set over what it actually looks like, because this would be up in my room and I'd be like, this is absolutely harrowing. I need to take it down.
It's scary. This would be somewhere for me to put my hats, mate.
Yeah, and believe it or not, I'm in the middle of parting out this set because this is probably in the whole history of Lego, particularly Star Wars Lego, this is one of those sets where to part this out would be the biggest drop in price to what the set is. So I think these go for like 1,000. Let's say, I don't know the actual numbers, but let's just say it's £1,000 new, all the pieces. And if you parted this out, you could probably do it for about 100. There's the only thing that's in here that's really costly. You can't really see it. There's two kind of half-cylinder pieces underneath here that prop up the back half of the neck. You can see if you turn around, but you can't really see them from here. And they're black. And they only ever came in two sets, this and another set, which has got one in. So you'd have to buy two of those sets to get it. And it was an expensive set as well. So they're worth like 100 quid or something each. So apart from them, which, to be honest with you, they come in lots of other colors, you could probably get away with doing it in red, gray, and if it was like just going to sit on your shelf, if it's sitting on a shelf looking straight at it, you can't even see these. I've got these parts at the back in transparent blue. And I got to be honest, I'm going to probably just use them.
You can have whatever colors the cheapest ones inside it, isn't it? Because you're never going to see. So
yeah, a lot of the part there. Yeah, that's a good point. There's a lot of parts inside here, and when I say parts, I mean like big plates, which they don't even make anymore. So it's like 8 by 16 plates and stupid stuff like that. But because of the way they're used, they're not used like a vehicle or anything like that. They're used just to stack flat on top of each other. So you could just use 2 8 by 8 plates as opposed to 1 8 by 16. And they use large block pieces, which they don't make. So like 8 by or 6 by 12 black block, as in like one high stud block, which they don't make anymore. But again, you can, because you're only literally laying them flat on top of something else, you can use smaller parts, which are now available and wouldn't have been at the time. So, so by doing all that, and like what Whittakee said, there's a lot of pieces inside here which are set colors. I think it's blue inside here, but it's like an older, a rarer blue, or rarer brown, or whatever it is. But you can literally put any color you like because nobody even sees it. So yeah, to make it look like this, you could do it for less than 100 quid.
And you can always get two cheaper grey cylinders and get a Sharpie on it.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I'm going to use the blue ones. And if you can't really see them, I've got black spray paint, matte spray paints, and I'll just spray paint it. Or just replace these cylinders with blocks. You're going to know the difference, too. So, but what I'm saying is that, you know, I think the prestige of this set outweighs the actual set, and therefore, as much as I think it looks cool and it was different for the time, it doesn't get a high vote for me. I'm actually going to go pony for it, to be honest.
Wow.
I bet you those eyepieces are pretty expensive too. Just theorizing here. I don't know what. I don't remember exactly.
It's just orange 2x2 disc with some yellow bricks behind. So no, not at all. Like I said, I think I had them in my spares.
Nice.
So yeah, the probably in terms of pieces, apart from the pieces they don't make anymore, like the big blocks I was telling you about, which again you can make up with smaller pieces. The only thing that was expensive, apart from those cylinders as well, was the brown, because it's the old brown. But obviously, you know, just replace it with a new brown. It's not going to look. Nobody's going to come and go, oh, that's the wrong color brown. Like nobody's looking at my collection as it is. So, but again,
did it originally come in a black and white box as well? Was it?
Yeah, some of them came in a special edition box, and some of them didn't.
Oh right, okay, cool.
As far as I remember.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, I thought it was I think because this is a photocopy of the instruction booklet. You can see the crease in the thing there.
Okay. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they all came in the black and white.
The black and white in the instruction book, because I'm pretty sure when M&R did a review on it, he was like, you know, it's only two colors that make up this guy, which make him like, you know, look so different to anybody else, and yet they made the decision to put it in black and white. It just makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Like, especially because they were doing colored boxes at the time. It's like, yeah, the prestige of UCS. And we're going to do this guy who only basically is made up of two basic colors, and they did it in black and white. It just doesn't make fucking sense. It's like watching snooker in black and white, like. So, anyway, so yeah, I think it's a bit of a stinker overall, to be honest with you. I think its prestige outweighs everything else. What do you say, Whittakee?
I'm basically on the same page as you, mate. I know it's got a bit of a cult following, and people are like probably going, "Ooh," when you say this, but I mean, like I said, I do think it's looks a bit dated, and obviously what they could probably do now, but yeah, I'm the same. My personal thing is, I mean, I wouldn't want it. Yeah, it'd be a pony for me. I wouldn't go any lower than that, but yeah. Thanks, Liam.
Yeah, I was laughing at that.
Yeah, I'm the same as you, Martin. I'm a pony on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually completely opposite to what you guys have said. I actually think this looks really good.
Wow.
I think it's incredibly built for the parts used. I think they've done a brilliant job. Like the facial shape, like the actual sculpture looks really good. This is a set, if it come out now, I would buy it. It's got that aura, it's got that presence. Like
it would only be about that big though.
Well, no, but like if this exact set was on a shelf, I would go out and buy it. I think it's got a lot of presence, a lot of aura. I would probably put this as the best Maul set, so I would go cool.
Yeah, I get it, because you know it's supposed to be a wow factor or a horror factor, which was the point of him being so scary looking. So I can agree with that for sure.
So Oaktown, it's on you, mate.
I'd say this one, I don't know. it's kind of creepy. I guess that it was good for its time. I'd go kind of at the top of all right, like.
So what we've had 2 ponies, an all right, like a tidy and a mint.
Didn't they have
I
a
went
cool-
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, a cool. So we probably have to, because it's, basically in that middle, we have to just go straight down the middle with it, don't we? I think there's a nice balance up and down there. I'm sure you guys can't see this. It's fucking pain in the ass. You can't do both things at once. Makes more sense to see the set, I guess, but still.
It's ice cold. It's cool. The next one down.
Yeah, and what I'm in the middle of doing now.
I was trying to remember what they were because I couldn't remember.
Yeah, what I'm going to try and do is, if you give me a sec, I'm going to try and make this a little bit easier now for you guys. I just need to work out whereabouts on the screen it could land.
Can you make a thing underneath saying what they are, like the options, like I can't think of
I'm going to do one better.
a banner.
No, give me a second. If I put it there, that should be about right. Save copy. Give me like 3 seconds and I'll get you guys hooked up. What? What's he saying?
You said 3 seconds and Smokey's going 1, 2.
Yeah, yeah.
You making a ticker?
No.
Oh,
Oh, that's your job, mate. I left that for you.
That would have been quite a good. Well, I can do that if you want.
Yeah, well, you can. Yeah, if you can update the ticket, that would still be good. But
Just make a new one.
That's not what I'm doing. I'm doing something else. Give me a second. Upload that. Upload that. There you go. Ah, you bastard. Why doesn't that work? Get rid of that fucking shite.
Don't talk about Whittakee like that.
Rock out with your mark out.
I actually sent Slurpy my rock out with mock out, and he's not even here.
Yeah, I got
Is
a
that
couple lined up.
Is that just a write-off tonight?
Okay, so ding. Is that better?
Yeah, that's fine.
So I've just
That
added
works.
it to the background, so it's there. It's close enough. Hopefully, so you guys can kind of see it without me having to go back and forth. So at the moment, it's sitting in the middle of tidy because we had a cool, a tidy, an all right, like, and some ponies. So do you think that's right in the middle, tidy? Is that fair?
Probably
Yeah.
a low tidy, isn't it, on average?
Yeah, we'll do the
Or
high.
rough
I don't think
high,
there's enough
right,
here.
like-
It's not enough. Not going to be enough here to put highs and lows in there. But if you really want to split hairs, we can do that once they're all in. But yeah. So there we go. So that's that. Right. Who are we doing next? Let's do this. Boy. So right. Let's have a little jumble again. Ooh, let's go from the top this time. There you go. Oaktown, you finished, and now you're starting.
Okay.
Thanks.
Ooh, this one is good. This is the Duel on Naboo from 2017. It's a good set. I like how Qui-Gon Jinn has an alternate face of him getting stabbed. It's like the face that he makes.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
really funny looking. It's really macabre though. But yeah, and overall, I think it looks good. I like a lot of the play features. It was a decent price, you know, $30 for this. That was good.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna, believe it or not, this might be my first. I'm struggling between cool and mint. I think I'm going bottom of cool.
Oh. Okay. Kind of fun for anything.
Yeah, I second that. You go really fast. Yeah,
You want to go
I
cool as
agree.
well? Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
This is very well done.
Yeah, it is.
I like the parts usage, the colors.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very intrigued as to what that trans red piece is. But at the bottom, not the bars, the one underneath, the pink trans
They're
pink.
like pink cylinder pieces all put together.
Gotcha. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yep.
This didn't really have any function. I remember that you pull the dome up, and these actually aren't clicked in place. They're just sitting there
Okay.
because there's a whole. So that you just lift these out, but they don't really do anything. It's not any. There's no function to it as such. So I never really understood what that was about. There's even this plate piece next to it, this grill piece, and I just.
And it's supposed to be some kind of reactor or something. It was just, I don't know.
Yeah, but it's the fact that this is hinged, so like it can open.
Yeah.
You can kind of take them out because it doesn't have any connection to what you actually do in the movie, so it kind of seems a bit pointless. But
Well, yeah, isn't that the reactor that kept the gates coming on and off and kept what's his name, Obi-Wan from helping?
What I'm saying is in the movie you don't they don't open a hatch.
You don't see it, yeah.
Or you know what I mean. So I just don't understand why that was done like that. I mean, it's kind of cool that you can do it for kids, but I mean, all the kids who play with this have lost that pink because it's just 3 2x2 transparent discs just stacked on top of each other and just loosely sat in there.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I thought it was strange. This function thing here, you pull this knob in and out, and you shake it all about, and then this fence thing kind of opens so that you know, Obi-Wan, and then the other function is this. You can see this here is almost like a springboard piece. I've never seen them do this before or since in Lego because this is not actually attached to anything. It's just loosely in there, and you hit this piece here, this disc piece, this 2x2, you know, with a hole in the top. You just hit that, and the Obi-Wan figure kind of just jumps up out.
Nice.
And that's literally it. But it's loose in there. Like you can literally wobble it around, move it in and out, and it's just kind of just not attached to anything at all. And I always thought that was a bit of an odd choice. But yeah, sorry, giving too much away. I suppose I may as well finish my review on it, even though we've skipped Whittakee. But yeah, nostalgic vibes for me because it's one of the first sets that I had bought for me. When I first got back into Lego, I think this was either for Christmas or for my birthday. The year I got into Lego, and I thought it was cool at the time. I think this was the gateway into dioramas, but it kind of was kind of lost somewhere between being a play set and a diorama.
Correct. And
I just think something like this, you know, because you've only got one corner just covered and the rest is kind of all open, it just, I don't know, it just never felt right to me. I was kind of looking and thinking, if they could do this today, I think they do a much better job, or make it like a hallway type set like they've done now, which I think, again, this was the gateway to those hallway sets.
Does anybody know if this was before or after the Palpatine's arrest and the Luke's?
After
Palpatine's
arrest. And what was the other one that you were going to say?
The Vader versus Luke playset where he's where he's holding on the bull Cloud City Bespin.
This was actually before that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is about 20. I want to say about 20. Actually, we can find out. Right.
I said 2017.
Yeah. Okay. So that was around about the time I was getting into Lego at that time. Yeah, 2016, 2017. Nice. Yeah.
Whittakee.
What are you saying, Whittakee?
Yeah, I mean, it does look pretty good, and it looks, you know, you can see what it is, but I just felt like it should have been bigger. It should have been longer, and it just doesn't do that wow factor for me. You know, it's got to be pretty good to be up cool. So I'm in between tidy and mint at the moment, but I think because it's got some nice play features for the kids and stuff, yeah, I'll go for mint.
So we got 2 cools, a mint, and I'm just saying tidy for it. So
I will say about it. For me, these sort of sets, they're not really my sort of thing. But that's not. I do admire it from afar. I wouldn't buy it, but I do admire it. And at £20, to get like 3 good figures, you know, I think it's probably a bit of a no-brainer, especially for those who at the time might have got this on a discount. Like, imagine picking this up for like 15 quid somewhere. It is what it is what it says on the tin. You know exactly what's going on. It is the jewel on the boo. But yeah, for me, I would probably go tidy. I struggle to just. It hasn't got like the wow factor to put it in the mint or cool bracket for me personally. But it's a good set for what it is and good value.
So what are you saying, mint?
Tidy.
So yeah, so 2 tidies, 2 cools, and a mint. So I think it has to go in mint then, to kind of round it out. One thing I will say about this is that around the time this came out, we were deep into sequel trilogy. You know, where sequel trilogy was taking up most of the shelf space. Shortly after this, we had the solo. At this point, we also had the Rogue One wave, or later this year, 2016 was Rogue One. The Rogue One wave was still knocking about. Solo wave followed this up, and then back into the sequel. So there wasn't a lot of prequel or original trilogy stuff coming out at this time. So this was a good, cheap way to get 3 figs that, you know, I think we hadn't had for a while at this point. Certainly not together, and certainly not on the set of this. It was this cheap. So, you know, when you're coming back into the Lego space and you're surrounded by all this other stuff, and then you get a Qui-Gon, a good Maul, and a good Obi-Wan in a set that's relatively cool. That was a steal. 26 quid in the UK when this came out. And like I said, I would have probably picked this up for anywhere between 20 and 25. You can't, you know, we were robbing them at that point.
Yeah. Especially that part usage. How many pieces were in it?
It is, fuck, where can I see it?
208.
Oh, okay.
Where are you looking?
A lot of big pieces there.
Oh, there it is. 208. Yeah, but you're right though. There's some cracking parts in here. Some really unusual parts as well. Nice combination. But yeah, value for money here. If we were talking money, value for money, this is probably one of the best sets in this collection for sure.
Imagine buying like 4 or 5 of those at that price and combining them. That'd be kind of cool.
So at the moment, we've got a set in cool, a set in mint, and 2 sets in tidy. So it's kind of top heavy at the moment. So no real stinkers. And I got to say, looking across the board, I don't think there's going to be any. But what should we say?
Oh, there will be.
Will we look into? I want to look into this. I did say we'll do the infiltrators last, but this is a little different. I don't know much about this.
Yeah,
I've never seen this before.
I've not seen this before.
Yeah, me neither.
No.
Yeah. But it's kind of melted for being an exclusive.
It's like a microfighter almost, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just trying to compare it to the actual microfighter. Here it is.
We got. Can you get a picture of it actually in hand? Because I can't really tell what I'm looking at. I can see that. Obviously, we know that's the box art, but it looks like an edited photo.
It is, because Darth Maul in this is like, you know, obviously you can see he's made of Lego, but Lego doesn't look like the set, if that makes sense. But I'm just trying to see how it differs to the microfighter in terms of the actual.
Is it olive green as well?
I mean, the front looks more like a Star Destroyer the way it's bent.
Yeah, no, it is quite different to the. There is a little bit more depth to it than that. It's kind of somewhere between a microfighter and a small.
Obviously, it's a Comic-Con thing, so that's probably why I've never heard
it. It is. It's a San Diego Comic-Con 2012. And I'm not sure whether there was microfighters at that point. So I'm wondering if this was a gateway to microfighters.
Yeah, I think that it was. The first microfighters came out in 2014.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so there we go. So I think this was kind of, you know, a little kind of a miniature version of a ship that was supposed to kind of look like a chibi type set, a chibi or whatever you want to call it. And I think that, you know, that if this was the gateway, it was the right thing to do. But I don't know about this one. I think you're right. Nimble. We need to try and see better pictures because it's not really doing it any justice. The box is kind of weird. Let me see if I can find. I mean, there's not many pieces in there. Let me see if I can find the. Where is the set number? Which one of these is the set number? Is it this? Comic Con 019?
ComCon 019.
Somebody read that out for me. ComCon 019.
-1. Force Brick said on Brickset there's a review that someone did and it has a picture.
Oh, it came in it. Oh, it also got released in a tin. So I don't know whether this is a box or whether this is a rolled out piece of paper, but I think it came in a tin. And I've got a picture of it, a much way better picture. Why they use this one on Brickset, I'll never know.
Just say on the notes there, mini building set in tin. Available to the first 200 customers each day of San Diego Comic Con 2012.
Wow.
Right, so let me get rid of this a sec and then share a new screen with you guys.
I bet that's quite expensive.
I don't want to save it. I can't be asked.
Yeah, limited to 1,000.
Yeah, I have to check it up later on eBay, see how much.
If there even is one on eBay.
Yeah.
So this is what the set actually looks like. It's not a great deal of parts. I mean, you did get a minifigure with it, but I don't know whether this minifigure...
Is that the shirtless Maul?
It is. This is the one that came in this polybag.
Yeah, that's not the right Maul, is it?
What do you mean?
Like that? Is that the shirtless Maul wasn't on the artwork, was it, for the set?
I didn't really notice.
On Brickset.
Yeah. So have they?
Yeah, it is.
It is.
It is. Yeah, it's just not a very good render, but it is. It is the shirtless one in that picture. I'll show it to you again when I reshare Brickset. But for now, that's what we're seeing is this, and then obviously it's this polybag, which I'm not sure when this came out. Shortly afterwards, I think. This was a gift we purchased. This was a May the 4th gift we purchased. This was, so that was the only way to get that. But in terms of the build, I mean, you could probably part this out next to nothing. But I don't even think it looks like the ship it's supposed to be. I think this was, like I said, they were onto something here with the microfighter. I think they looked at this and thought, actually, we could probably do a better job of this because he's actually sat on the top pilots in it. But the set, it just does. I mean, it's not the best angle, but it doesn't look like what it's supposed to be. Whittakee was right. The front kind of looks like a Star Destroyer. Well, it kind of looked. No, to me, it kind of looks a bit like a duck. It looks like a beak. It kind of looks like a beak. You know, like he's sat on the head of a huge duck or something. But I don't know. I think it's kind of.
I don't know if it's because I've never seen it before, and it's on a stand as well. But I really like it. I'd like that.
Yeah, it's not. Well, yeah, it's.
I think it's because it's unusual and it's and obviously I haven't seen it before, and it just I really like it actually.
All right.
It would go well with all my other micro fighters.
There's a better picture of it here. Look, you see that?
Yeah. He's got a little handle thing for him to hold on to.
But but what I'm saying is if you think about the shaping of the actual set that it's based on, it's not very good, is it? I don't think the build is particularly great. Like, if my Darth Maul wasn't sitting on that, I don't think I'd know what it is. Like, look at this, for example. This was a convention exclusive as well. But you can tell what that's supposed to be.
That's a six-up.
Ooh,
what is that? That A-wing is cool.
This one.
Oh, that's. I know we're going off on a tangent here, but and that other thing.
Sorry.
Oh, what's
Is
that?
that V-wing?
These are some of the parts out, guys.
What's that one? The red and the one with the yellow stripes. That looks pretty cool as well.
The Wasp. Yeah, that looks like a Bricktron, Blacktron thing. Yeah.
Move on a bit now, but yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we're going off.
Sorry, my bad.
We should do a Comic Con or an exclusive one day too.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
But
So are we actually including this one in our, or we just had a look at it and that was it, really?
no, if we can include it, I know it's a set that Matt Maul came in. Whether you were able to buy it or not is kind of neither here or there because most of these we've missed, so it doesn't suppose it matters now. So,
Melted.
But let's have another look at the. There you go. So there is the thing for you to see, Nimble. You can see it is that version of him. I don't know what. It won't let me blow this one up any more than some of the others. It let me make him bigger, but I can't. But he is definitely. I don't know. It's just kind of weird to me. It just doesn't look like we're supposed to be. But again, a precursor to microfighters. So.
Am I going first on this one? Are we going?
Mhm.
I haven't jumbled. We'll leave it as it is and go from the bottom.
I would just go. All right. Like if this was a set and it would be what, like £8-9 in the shop, I'd probably buy it. I think, but it's the best thing about it is the fig, which doesn't even make sense because he wasn't in that. He wasn't shirtless, but it's a cool way to get that shirtless Maul. But
Well, he might have been in his free time. He might have been shirtless on that set.
well, he
just never
might have
saw
been.
him.
That's true, but he
He
might
might have got, he might have got hot one day and just took his shirt off.
I believe this may be a reference to the Maul lockdown, or no, sorry, the Maul Shadow Lord book. I believe that he was shirtless in that book for like a quick minute training on that ship while he was waiting for Anakin to
I
start.
remember that. Yeah,
So-
I've read
right.
that. I've read the graphic novels. You're right.
Okay, that is cool. This just gets an all right like for me. It just it's pretty boring to be honest.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go melted on this because I just think it doesn't look like we're
Thank
supposed to
you.
be.
Thank you.
This is like the microfighter thing, right? Kind of
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
it's not bad considering it's the first, microfighter or before microfighters. It's not bad from that point of view. But if I saw this released as a microfighter, I probably wouldn't have bothered at all. So. He needs to like the ship. He needs to know what it's supposed to be. Don't
Oh, I'm going to get crucified.
Go on, mate. What are you saying? You want it to top boy?
No, it's not Top Boy, but I really like it. And I like the way that it's on a stand. I just, as a set on its own, whether it looks, I like. So, I'm going for minted.
Okay.
The stand definitely helps.
If somebody could give it, I'd have it. And it comes with a good mole. I mean, that is a good.
Okay. Go on and Smokey.
See, the exclusivity factor here does not help it. I agree. I would say, if again, I think it's up in the air if there was actually a fig with it or not. If there was a fig, I'd probably say pony. If there was no fig, I'd probably say melted.
It does say on the description on Brick Set there was one minifigure, but it also does say, which I've just noticed, the figure was unique to this set. So I think this must be a slight variation in some way to that polybag that came out after, if what Brick Set says is true.
Okay.
So I would have to look it up on Bricklink. But yeah,
I'm still gonna say melted, if not low pony. So
okay.
I guess I'll go ahead. Sorry, shut up.
Yeah, but which one though? Because you said
High melted.
melted, right?
Omcon 019.
Melted is the very bottom one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can hardly see the set, I'll be honest, but it's from
Sorry,
what,
let me-
2012? Okay, I'm going
let me
to
throw
go
it back up.
with. So above melted, there's pony, and above.
Can you not see it in the background there?
Oh yeah, now I can see it. I'm going melted. Yeah, I'll go melted.
Wow, so 3 melteds.
Yeah. Fair play.
It's got to be down there then, guys.
Yeah.
outvoted for melted. Let me just search up on
With
Bricklink.
that figure, bloody hell, that's quite surprising.
So one minifigure. Let's see on Bricklink. It's usually a bit more detailed than Brick Set.
If that's the only set you can get that minifigure from as well, that's
No. You don't. Wait, what the? That's just weird. So it's saying that it consists of 74 parts, one minifigure, and one set. What the hell? Okay, so Maul is. So the tin came with a poly bag of Darth Maul. So there was a build in there and a separate poly bag with a figure, because it says that this item, this tin, consisted of 74 parts, one minifigure, and one set. When you click on one set, it comes up Darth Maul poly bag. When you click on the one minifigure, it's the little droid thing that's in the background, made up of like 5 or 6 pieces. Dark Eye Pro. So that's the exclusive minifigure, is the little droid.
Ah, right.
Not the thing.
Not the figure. Well, it's been voted melted, so fair enough.
So it would have been voted. It would have. I mean, I think the tin would have been pretty cool. Having an exclusive would have been cool, and then obviously you get that Darth Maul minifigure polybag that came out the following year separate. So I think this is a bit like the kind of Milk Luke, what do you call it, Blue Milk Luke type thing, where you had the kind of polybag inside the game in that case. But yeah, so that's strange. I've never seen a 4-piece droid class as a minifigure before. Not that type of droid, anyway.
No.
Okay. So let's get rid of him, and let's now look at. Right. Let's go. Here we go. We get onto the good stuff now. Let's jumble up these positions. Keep myself for there. Right, there you go. So we are into mech territory. So Whittakee, mate, from the top, what are we saying?
Okay, dokie. I'm just going to be very straight with this and very quick. Mechs do not belong in Star Wars, melted, but because it was given to me, so I've got it, I'm going to have to go pony. Because I've got it in my collection. It was given to me, but after somebody, you know the story, Martin.
I've forgotten it, but so have you not built it?
No, it was a set that he hadn't built yet,
right?
So they gave it to me. Yeah. Have
you built it though?
No, it's still in the box.
You're keeping it as like a memory thing, yeah.
Yes. So that's why I couldn't exactly say melt. But as the set itself, yeah, it should be. But because of just personal reasons, I'll just pop it up one to pony. But
wow, okay.
I'm gonna go melted. I think mechs are pretty shit. Well, they are not just pretty shit. They are really. Mechs are really shit. I don't like the Maul figure. Yeah, melted, but just really fucking shit.
Oh fucking hell! You guys are making.
The only problem is
me slagging off the mechs.
Need a tinkle as well. Yeah, I bet.
Have some faith, have some faith.
The only problem with mechs is they are, but because they're so cheap, that's what people buy you. So I've ended up, I've got a few, and I wouldn't have actually bought them myself.
No, this is one of the few sets I've got 2 of.
Nice.
Yeah, he likes his mechs.
Apart from battle packs. No, that was by accident. Because I went into the Lego store and I wanted to buy something on opening day at the Lego store. Because I thought it was wrong not to. Like I said, those are kind of excuses to buy something from the Lego store when you're there for an opening day, or if there's a GWP, or if there's a good sale on. Other than that, not at all. But I bought it and then realized afterwards that Kirsty had already bought it for me for Christmas. So
this is the one as well where the price went up and then they lowered it back when they went down to the next one. I'm sure this was like a $7.99 set, wasn't it?
This was $17 US.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though. Well, before Nimble gets back, I may as well jump on. Looking at this, I mean, this is obviously a poor camera angle or whatever, but looking at this, the body looks like silver, like that drum lacquered silver.
It does, doesn't it? It does.
I'm thinking, what the hell? What have they done here? But I think it's just the light reflecting.
That's his legs. That's his legs. Yeah.
No, here the shoulder and the arm. See,
it does look.
Oh, okay.
It looks silver. It looks like that drum lacquered silver. It looks like this kind of silver, like on the toes, but for head, shoulders, knees, and toes. So I don't know what the hell's going on here. I do like this though. This 2x2 tattoo piece. That is cool. Yeah. Apart from that, there's nothing really kind of Maul-esque about this, apart from they just use the right colors. Look, I do like the mechs because I like the idea of a mech. Are these good mechs? You could find a million decent mechs, and I've even seen people use the parts from these mechs to make good mechs. Maybe added a few extra parts, but not many. So they're as far as mechs go, these are they are a little bit kind of bland. But the fact that Star Wars is making mechs and doing mechs is what I like about them. So it's more of the idea of it rather than the actual build itself. And as far as they go, I think this one is kind of probably one of the kind of weaker looking ones. But I do like them, and I'm not going to hide from that. So I will say that I think this is tidy, though, at best. It's not going to be top tier. I'm still going middle. But we got a pony and a melted to contend with. So see what everyone else says. What are we saying, Nimble? Oh no, you already said your piece, didn't you?
No, I go next. Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of weird. I don't really like the dark tan, and the shirtless aspect of it is kind of weird because it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's almost like everything is black except the area that's red. It just looks.
Where's the tan?
Yeah, it just looks weird. And the piss eyes, as Hive calls them on the minifigure. Hell no, I hate those things. Overall, I'm gonna have to give it a low tidy. But I appreciate Star Wars mechs. I like them more than most people. So yeah.
I love how you just really slacked it off and still put it in tidy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess at least it has good pieces. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Does it?
And the rest of the minifigure, other than the eyes on the head, is good. It's just It's
got a nice saber. That's about it.
Yeah, the lightsaber's nice.
That euphemism, is it?
No, I didn't. For once, I wasn't being crude.
You could just see a nice rounded tip. What are you saying, Smokey?
Oh my gosh. I think I have I do have every mech short of this one. I agree that yellow does bother me. They have made that piece in other colors, and I don't understand why they made that yellow.
Yeah, that's a bit nice.
The tan also kind of bothers me because that makes also no sense. They also have made those pieces in other colors or in black and gray. I would say I would love to spite vote and just say mint just to average it out a little bit higher, but I will tell the truth and say it's tidy, high tidy at best.
Okay. So we got two tidies and all right, like a pony and a melted. So
I thought that we had three tidies. You went tidy, Kulhan.
Yeah, I thought you did. I thought you went all right.
No, I went tidy.
So we had three tidies then.
So it's tidy.
Jesus.
Wow. That's great.
But I have to admit, I love the color scheme other than those small little aspects. I like the 2x2. This is definitely a good set.
I will say a shit effort on this droid thing here because they've just put a disc on a block, and these things were pretty much round. So why not put one on the other side as well at least and try and make it kind? I don't know. That just looked.
I like it where you can stick it on his back so you don't lose it.
Yeah, I think that's the point. Yeah, that's the only reason.
I would have just rather leave it off altogether than do a
If I
full
didn't have it,
outfit.
if I didn't, if I didn't have it for certain reasons, it definitely would be melted for me. But
Yeah, well, there we go. It is
yeah,
what it is.
I do. There it is.
Right, I forgot what I'm doing now. What am I doing? Right, what's next? Brick set. Right, let's get in gear. Should we? Right, let's do this, boy.
Am I going first or?
Yeah, we'll just do
Or-
from the bottom again.
I love this. I won this actually from Austin in his charity stream raffle. He signed it. I love the set. I love the parts usage. I don't like that. I think that piece on the closet or the prison cell is a sticker.
Yeah, that's a shame, but it's apart from
So I love this set. It has a good Ahsoka in my opinion. I know people don't care for most of the Ahsoka figures, but I think this is a good set. I think this is cool. Yeah. So
Okay.
cool. It's my vote.
Go on in, Oaktown. What are you saying?
Yeah, I think that this is a nice looking set. I like the 2 minifigures. Darth Maul does not have piss eyes in this one, so that's good. Yeah, the throne is nice. The prison cell is nice. I think it kind of felt a little bit overpriced in its day, but
Was it
we're not
30,
really
right?
talking about price, so I'm going cool as well.
This was $20.
Low cool.
Oh,
$17.99. I remember. I think I picked this one up for about 12 quid.
nice.
Nice.
Very shortly after it came out. I'm next anyway. So again, I think this is a good way to get those 2 figs, because this was on the back of, if you guys remember, this was
Clone Wars. Yeah. The last
so we
season of Clone
we were
Wars.
coming out of COVID, I remember, and that Clone Wars season 6 was it season 7?
Seven.
Season 7 dropped, and we hadn't had an Ahsoka, I don't think, for a while at that point. Certainly not an adult one. So yeah, this is a good chance to get her. You know, you got those cool orange pieces, the glass pieces, and that menacing scene with Darth Maul where he's inside that kind of sarcophagus thing, if whatever you want to call it.
the music behind that when it's all going off.
You can hear
the music is so honestly, it just brings goosebumps. Absolutely.
It's all that going on in the background, isn't it?
It's very tense, very like woo.
So I and the way they lined it up as well, where he's inside there and you can just see his eyes peeking through.
It's nice.
I think Cody's right. The fact that this was a sticker was a travesty, but still a good piece. I mean, now as long as you were able to stick it on straight, you still got a really good piece there. And the way it's done on that set as well is kind of inlet slightly. It's not going to wear and tear very much. So I don't know. It had like a little action piece as well, or a pistol, or whatever it was underneath here. But I think this is a great cheap way to get some good figs. And I'm going to put this up there as well. I'm going to agree with. Was it Oaktown said cool?
Yeah, and Smoky.
And Smoky. Right? Yep.
Yeah.
3 cools, yeah.
The cool gang.
I would only because for me the 2 cool set to me are the brickheads and the bust. I don't put it on that level. I do think it's a good set though. I'd go mint. I like it for what it is. Like I say, it's a pretty iconic scene, so you know, to be able to capture that scene for such a cheap price and accessible to get those 2, you know, brilliant figures. I'm all for this sort of stuff, but yeah, I can't quite put it in cool. Mint will do for me.
Nice.
Right. If I remember, I'm sure when it first came out, it got slated a bit, but I really like it. I mean, I love the little, the prison thing, like you said, and you can put him in, you see his eyes through, and it's from a great. Because I think underneath you can, is it like you can pull something out and you can put like something underneath, like a few little things underneath it as well. And it does. It's got that play bit where the screen goes at the back and you can throw them out the window. And the main reason I bought this at Brickworld from Hive.
Nice.
Bought it for what's it? Something $10, and he threw in a sig fig.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
The only thing I will say, it would have been nice if it probably come with if it came with the shock trooper as well, or whatever it was, the red, But even without that, I am also going cool.
Nice. Cool. Hey.
Yeah, which is quite surprising, but yeah, I'm going for cool. And yes, that's a nice Darth Maul as well. Because the other ones, I think, I got are the piss-eyed ones. So it's nice to have that. Yeah, cool.
All right, okay. So yeah, that's certainly cool. I mean, pretty much a clean sweep on that one. I know Nimble.
I am surprised.
He wasn't calling a shit either, was he? So
no. But I'm surprised because I thought I was going to be the only one that was going to say cool, so I was quite surprised.
No, I liked it. Like I said, I know we said we weren't going to really talk much about price, but when something's that cheap for a good couple of figgies,
that is true.
You can't ignore it. So
Was I here for that?
we're going to go for this one next. Let's shuffle it up a little bit. There we go. There's a little bit of a shuffle there. No, that's Smokey still on the bottom. There you go.
There we go.
Do you know what? For some reason, because you got that up at the moment, Paddy the Fit, and where the picture of the dog is, I thought she'd actually come on. I thought.
Wow, see, there's always space. Okay, so I just noticed that somebody in the chat, Dildozer, said that, hey, my caregiver abandoned me. I'm all alone in my group home. Martin, you might have to go to the rescue there, mate.
What's that?
Somebody's caregiver abandoned him. I call crisis service, they won't help me. They say I don't have autism. They say I fake. I threw away my diapers and medication because they said I don't need it. I'm not really sure what this.
I don't know if he's trolling or not, but it's entertaining either way.
I'll find out where it is. Is it quite way up?
Liam, I've only just seen your message asking for the link. Sorry, mate. I don't know. I haven't been keeping an eye on chat. Normally, I got a guy for that. But let me see.
Right, yeah. I threw away my diapers and medication because they said I don't need it. I'm alone in my kids. Yeah, but mate, you're an adult. I don't deal with. Sorry.
I don't know what this guy's talking about, but can you guys? I've fallen way behind on the chat. I just looked up and realized it was like 96 comments now.
Yeah. I've got a few up, but yeah. But I've been anyway because it's such a small thing. I have to keep putting it on sort of big screen, so I can't see the chat then.
Well, when you see a new person in the chat as well, guys, that's one thing we've not been doing is making sure that we get them to go and subscribe. So that's the whole point of the road to 1K. Anyway, I'll start off with this set. I actually own this set now because I made it.
Liam's in the green room.
Liam.
Yeah.
It's getting sweaty in here now. All right, call back.
Hey, everybody.
All right.
Getting very lonely in that green room. I've been in there for 15 minutes or so.
Fuck off with you. Have you really?
Yeah, just twiddling my thumbs.
Fucking Whittakee's gone.
That's not all you were twiddling.
I'm on widescreen, so I can't see anything else.
Oh, Christ almighty. Oh,
you need to have the chat
about how many co-hosts we got, and you still haven't got anybody who can do anything.
Mate, you know that time when you had the chat that come up on the screen? That'd be handy.
Oh yeah. There you go.
There
It
you
would have
go.
been handy. There it
I
is.
guess Kohan, you're first on this one.
My what? First what? Oh, sorry. Yeah. So
Yes.
What do you got to say? Yeah, you
I
started saying.
went back and repurchased all of the 13 original release sets that came out that first year. And this was kind of the second of that wave because this was the Phantom Menace sets. They did release a bunch of others for the original trilogy as well. And so I've managed to get all of them now, I think I've got them all now. But some of them are still, most of them are pre-loved, but I never got, I haven't had a chance to build this one. I mean, it's probably only about 12 pieces, so it's not really a lot to build. I was disappointed mostly because these lightsabers aren't actually included.
What?
What?
Bullshit.
So you don't get these
How can you have a
lightsabers.
lightsaber duel without lightsabers?
That's
No, I know what
bollocks.
I know what he's trying to say. There's
No.
Oh, they're not lighted.
No. They're not these hilts. They're the normal hilts, the hilts you get now, but in chrome.
You got
If you look,
scammed.
these are the preliminary designs, but they left it on the packaging.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Are they still chrome though, Martin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're chrome.
Yeah.
But
Not that design. Yeah, I remember. I think
it's,
that,
the design that came with them is the same design of lightsaber we've got right now. But when they originally were supposed to look like this, but I think what they wanted to do is they wanted to have something that was reversible, so the handle was in the middle, and there was a bit of something either
Right.
end. And at this point, they weren't like that. So, yeah, and I think there was no stud on the bottom or something. I can't remember exactly, but this was released in one set, but it was like an exclusive set that there's only like a bunch of in the world. So, anyway, so that was a bit annoying. But this thing is. Can somebody in the chat Google what the name of this thing is? I've built a mock of one. This thing that Darth Maul rides. There's a name for it. It's called like the Skull Wing or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. But
Darth Maul's bike.
Yeah, but it's got an actual name. Anyway, either way, I thought this was pretty cool. I mean, this would have been, how much was this when it first came out? It's only got it in dollars. $6 RRP, so it was probably about £5.
Oh.
4 or 5 quid in 1999 when it came out.
Right.
So,
according to Force Bricks, it's called the Bloodfin.
Yeah.
the Bloodfin speeder.
And Papa Rex is saying Sith Vespa.
Anyway, I think again, try not to take price into account, but 2 figs. This was quite a memorable scene. A lot of people have the film like when this came out. So, yeah, pretty good. More nostalgic vibes than an actually good set for me, though. So, but I'm gonna put it comfortably in tidy, personally. So,
Thank you, Nick.
okay.
And Force Bricks. Just getting that.
Okay, this one. You guys know me.
2000 or something, isn't it?
Yeah, you guys know me. I don't like anything released before 2000. What did I say? 2007, I think. This is what, 2002?
No, 1999.
Okay, 1999. Oh, classic.
It was for the first.
Yeah, that makes sense. God dang it. What did I say? I'm gonna go all right. Like it was good for its time, I guess. But yeah, all right. Like.
Right. Yeah,
I'm
still the same page really as I don't really do the nostalgia the old blocky sets. But yeah, it's all right. Yeah, so it's all right. Like Smokey.
Oh, sorry. What did everybody say? Sorry, I was distracted.
You've got a tidy in it, and 2, it's all right. Like it's all right. Like.
I'd probably say probably cool. Or no, sorry, mid. I'd go mid.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I'd go mid.
That's crazy.
Wow. So that puts it at tidy at the moment. Okay. Nimble.
I'm going cool. This is the best Maul fig we've ever got. It's also the best Qui-Gon Jinn we've ever got in terms of it's just so iconic. It's got aura. It's two brilliant figs, the chrome hilts. I just love it. Yeah, this is cool as fuck.
Wow. So you're going cool for this, really?
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Each to their own.
And Liam, what are you saying, mate? What do you think of this?
I never really liked the 99 sets. I think this just perfectly sort of, it gives people what they wanted back in the day. Like there's so many little pieces in the speeder bike build, but you can still see what it is. So I mean, I'd have to probably just go like, all right, like it's two great figs for the time. Everything's changed now, but you're getting a little bit of extra side build too. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I'd have to just put it in all right, I think.
Do you get the tower thing to the right of the bike in that or not?
Moisture evaporator, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, I keep my answer. Sorry.
Yeah. So what we got?
We've got 3 all right lights, so there you go.
So so a couple of all right, like a tidy and mint are cool. So just got to stay in the middle, I think. A tidy.
Didn't it have 3 all right likes?
No.
Oh.
What did I said tidy? What did? No, sorry, I said
all right. Like
you said all right. You said all right.
And I said all right like.
Oh, okay. I missed that. Sorry, my bad. So okay, that's fair enough. Okay, what are we doing next? Let's do the last non-infiltrator set, and then this is the last one that's not an infiltrator set.
Right on thingy.
Oh, you got the other microfighter as well, haven't you? We haven't done that one yet.
Oh yeah, but it's classed as an infiltrator, I guess. So.
Oh right, I see what you mean. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Hot legs. More. The face is weird. Right. Let's start from the bottom now on this one. We won't change the order. Liam, open us up, mate. What are we saying?
What is the set? I just seen 3 figs here. Oh, okay. There's the blue build. I mean, I've never seen this set in my life. I have seen the fig before. It's an extremely unique Darth Maul fig. Kind of out of my depth a bit here, but I don't know. I'd have to put it in probably tidy just because of the coolness of the figs, and guessing that speeder's kind of based off the Clone Wars sort of movie, was it? Or
this is Liam. In case you know, this is based on the Clone Wars. That's why he's got that weird face, because it's
okay.
I hate those faces.
That's on my to-do list.
Watch that. Based on the animation.
I'd have to go tidy. From the lack of knowledge, it just kind of looks really cool.
Okay. Nimble.
I will go. I'll go tidy as well. It's an all right build. All right. Can't really say much more about the build, but the figs are cool. The legs just look stupid on the Mandalorians, but everything else about them looks really good.
It looks like they're wearing white prints, don't it?
Yeah, like why is the white there? It's so unnecessary. And the Maul, the Maul's good. The Maul it's niche, it's unique. That's brilliant. It's nice to see Lego put that sort of detail into a figure. I hate the Clone Wars figs. The eyes just look weird.
I agree.
Apart, but they're unique. They're
I get why they do it.
They look awful though.
I still just don't like them.
Yeah.
So I would go tidy.
Yeah, so we got sitting nicely there on tidy. Smokey, what are you saying?
This is my favorite set.
Wow.
Out of all the sets that we spoke of earlier. I would say if I could, I would say the ice cold. But cool is my answer for this one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good because you can actually then make that as your choice later on for ice cold if you want. So,
Wow. No. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, the figures, the build. I think this is, a really good set.
Right. Go on, Whittakee, what are you saying?
I really like this set actually. I mean, I know you just pointed out about the legs, but from upwards, that's how they should. They've got proper color with the visors. He's got, especially the handprint. It's actually got 5 fingers, not just 4 like the new ones. I do like the build. I like the build as well. I think it's again, it looks better than the other sort of speedery thing that they have for the new one. But I know like some people don't like the Clone Wars, the faces and stuff, but this is based on a Clone Wars set, and I think that Darth Maul is great. I would love that variant of him with the legs and just and obviously because he is a different variant of the Darth Mauls. So this is a cool set for me.
Nice.
Yeah, totally agree with you there, Smokes.
Go on, Tom.
I like the build actually. Can you zoom in a little bit, please?
It's a nice build.
Well, yeah, it's a nice build.
Money's worth, doesn't it? There.
Yeah, it's a nice build. And then the figs are. I don't like the Clone Wars style. I'll be honest. I think those faces are awful. I don't like the lack of leg printing on the legs of the Mandalorians. It just looks weird. And of course the underpants on the outside look awful.
What year did this come out, by the way?
2011, right? I think.
It is 2013.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Did they do much leg printing back in those days?
Some, a good amount, but not as much though.
No, I think somebody said. I think it was Ryan that said MNR said that there's like only like 5 or 10 Star Wars figs that have ever gotten dual molded printing on them. So
I think this is like a low mint or high tidy for me. I'm gonna go tidy though.
Jeez.
Wow. So we got 2 tidies, 2 cools,
3
right?
tidies. 3 tidies.
No, because I haven't given one. I didn't give mine yet.
Yeah, well, me, Oaktown, and Liam.
Oh,
he's forgetting you, Liam. Oh,
yeah, it's typical.
No, it's because I'm not actually looking at the screen, so I'm forgetting you. Yeah.
Because
what's your ranking? Cool, huh? What's your ranking?
Because you're literally down under.
But haven't we had 2 cools as well?
Yeah.
Oh, so this could be a decider. For the chat, because I gotta say, I was sitting on mint until the guys had started talking about it, and I think I am going to put it in cool, so it is going to go to a vote.
Hey, first one tonight, isn't it? Go to the vote for the chat.
Yeah, go.
No, it averages out to mint.
Get your fingers.
No, they're not going to see for Oaktown.
Yeah, it's 3 and 3. So get your fingers at the ready, guys. I'm going to put a vote poll in the chat in a sec. But
also, we like to get the chat involved, so this will be good. Hello, Muttley. Good evening.
But what I'll say is this: it is absolutely criminal, right? I agree with everybody's comments. These torso pieces, the backpack with the jetpack, the helmet looks great. The white thongs do kind of ruin it.
The gloves too. That's the only thing.
And it doesn't even represent what they wear. Do you know what I mean?
So unnecessary, isn't it? Like, they just really did not need to do it in white. Like, there's just no reason for to do it. It's not
Right,
like
now
the other grey parts are hard to
Cheap.
use.
It's cheap.
what I would
It's the only
what I'd
reason.
say was criminal about this is that they never used these legs for General Grievous. Why the fuck? I mean, I know they're a good representation of his legs, but they're also
That's a
a
good.
great
That's,
representation.
I
of
never
King
thought of
Grievous.
that, mate. Yeah, that's pretty
Why
good.
the fuck can they do that with his legs? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. But the other thing that I hated about this set when it came out is that I think this was like the first representation of the Darksaber. And it's like, what the hell? There was even a black saber hilt around at that point, and they still decided to do. I know it's the pole.
Chrome.
Mate, they did that with some of the Mandalorian sets like 10 years later. So
I know, but at least they started giving the black hilt piece by then, but they hadn't done it here. And I'm like, what are you doing? But
Yeah.
having said that, the torso, the legs, I like the face print on this one because I like the clone. I kind of like the Clone Wars. I had a lot of the Clone Wars sets.
What? You crazy.
You actually own this set, so I'm talking about this. I am talking about this from the point of view of someone who owns the set, which does give me a bit of a laugh. I did find the ship unusual at the time because we were just seeing like X-wings and the same old set coming out. So it is nice to have something that's different. And they did that with quite a few of the builds from Chrome thing. But I don't know, it kind of reminded me of a bit of like a space sports car.
Yeah, like the Solo set car. Yeah, I agree with that.
And you could sit all three in there as well, and they'd specially designed the inside to be able to put the Maul in there, and you clip the bottom to like some
Is
studs.
this Maul even around at the same time as these
You can put the Mando in the back too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, he is. Yeah.
Has he got these legs when he's on Mandalore?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. So he sits in there nicely, and then the other one sits up here. So I don't know, it's pretty cool. There's like something I can't remember. There's something to do with this pulls up and fires something, or you press it down and it fires something.
oh right, so it's hidden there. The things are that's pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
there's quite a few little action pieces in this, which I thought were pretty cool. So, like you said, it's like a little blue space sports car, which I kind of like the idea of. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go for cool as well.
Right.
I'd buy that set for $50 today. I know that's horrible, but I would spend $50 on that.
Well, come on then, chat. What do you think? Over
What's the poll?
Over cool or whatever else it was.
Jesus, let me write it up first.
Jeez.
Oh, you're not. Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were doing a poll. I thought you were just going to get them to write it on the chat. Sorry.
Nah, we'll do it. We'll do it official, and that can run for a while anyway. So we can still move on to the next set, and you guys can attack. So we've done all. So let's go into the microfighter. Where is he gone? Is he at the bottom?
Right there. Nope, you just missed him.
There he is. All right, there you go, guys. Cheesy Darth Maul face. Who wants to start us off with this one?
I'll go first.
Mm-hmm.
I have it. I like it. I think it's well built. I did buy it pre-loved or secondhand, but I think I got it from a Bricks and Minifigs in North Carolina. It looks good. I have no issue with it. I would probably say mint, probably the worst. I'd say mint.
Okay. Polls up, guys. Let us know what you think. Is it cool or is it tidy?
I think this is one of the earlier microfighters too, right? Unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 2014. So this one would have
It
been.
might have been the first.
Yeah, it was the first wave. Yep.
No, this one says 2019.
Oh yeah,
whoops.
you're right. It is from 2019.
Huh.
Yeah, this came out the year of the 20th anniversary of Lego Star Wars. This came out in the January, I believe.
I can't believe they didn't put a print on that front facing piece though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's why I would say mint.
Is that a stud shooter on the bottom?
Mhm.
Is that a stud shooter? Oh, okay.
Like an old school one that looks like.
Does it have any
Yeah.
little bits that come out? You know, like the little ships that come out of the craft? Is there anything in there like that that comes out of it?
No, I don't think so. Not on this size, no. I think apart from these wings bending, didn't do much of anything.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's classic.
I like the red. I like the red window piece. The tent, the cheese pieces. Those are cool.
Mm.
Sure.
I haven't got a lot of things good to say about this set, but I haven't got a lot of things bad to say about it either. So I just have to put it all right. Like, it's a microfire. It's nothing to you know, shout
Right,
out
about.
about for me, and it's nothing to moan about either. Fig's all right, like as well.
Mm. Yeah, I'd say I agree. I'm not going to say too much about this one. I do own it, and it was quite cool at the time. But to be honest with you, after this, I kind of got out of microfighters because I didn't really see the point, especially because the figures were just released in all other sets at the time, so it was kind of not really any reason to own them. I mean, it's not a bad microfighter as far as microfighters go. At least it's got the shape right, but just kind of blare. So all right, like for me as well. Who wants to go next? Oaktown. What are you saying?
This one is. I mean, at least the fig is a good one, but that face is creepy though. At least it doesn't have piss eyes though, so that's good. But I don't know. I guess it was $10 for this microfighter. I guess some decent angled pieces on the ship. The fig is decent at least. It's good. I'm gonna go low. I'll go low tidy.
Okay.
Is it me?
Yeah, go on, mate.
Yeah, as you know from Bricktastic and that, I've started to sort of I've got into me microfighters a bit, and I started to collect them. I would like this one in my collection. It's not one of the best, but I'm going to go for tidy. Yeah, about middle of the road. But I would like it. So when I go to another convention, if I see it cheap, then yeah, I'll grab it.
Yeah, I'm just going to reference back to what Nick was saying. He said you do get the chrome hilts.
That's pretty cool.
And it's from
picked that up earlier.
I don't think he was quite getting what I was saying.
Yeah.
Unless I made it clear after he's made these comments, because obviously I'm going back. But I just meant the design of the hilt was wrong on the box. They never ended up releasing that design of hilt. But yeah. Yeah.
Liam, round it off for us, mate.
Well, look, I reckon the figure looks kind of good. At least it's got a bit of leg printing, no arm printing. You got to take points off the microfighter for having a stud shooter at the bottom.
It does have leg printing.
Sorry, there's no leg printing. It looks like there is on my. Yeah, there is. So yeah, so that's a plus. The eyes they did properly, which was kind of nice. I've never got a chrome saber hilt before, so that's a definite plus. But I don't know, microfighters never really float my boat, so I'd have to give it a tidy actually, because it is what it is, and the fig's pretty good.
Yeah, this one wasn't a chrome hilt. Sorry, I was just referring to something else in the chat from earlier.
Like one.
No, this is just the current one. The way they've taken the pictures is pretty shitty, but
wow, this might have to be all right. Like then I have to take a point down for that.
Yeah,
it looks chrome, doesn't it? But that's probably because of the light. I mean, early on he looked like he was silver, so I mean,
yeah. No, the lighting is shite. That's why I don't like using brick set. But
if I bought this set, I would get the fig out and I would build the microfighter, and then I'd put the microfighter in a dark corner for the rest of its life. So yeah, I'd say all right, like.
So we're outnumbered. We're mostly all right, likes, yeah.
I was a tidy.
I said tidy.
I said all right, like Liam said all right, like tidy.
I said all right, like.
Yeah, what did you say, Smokey?
I think Smokey said mint.
Yeah, I think
it's three all right likes then, so it's got to stay there.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
it's gotta
that's
be tidy.
I would say tidy.
That's so stupid.
So that's 3 tidies then, is it? And 3 all right.
Yeah.
I don't think it's really worth arguing about anything that's not in the top anyway. So either way, it wouldn't have been. But
I was just thinking about getting a chat involved again. That was all.
At least they got their eyes right in this one.
no, and I get it. But what I'm saying is this ain't, this wasn't breaking.
It's not a set worth arguing about, is it? Let's be
No,
real.
and I'm looking at things that are, in the top that I'm disappointed that I don't think the build, what do you call them? Friggin' pop should be in the cool, but it is what it is. Right, how's that vote going? 64% cool, 36% tidy. We'll keep that there for a bit, may as well. Right, what I'm going to do now with these, because I think there isn't a lot of difference. Don't seem to be a lot of what am I trying to say? Don't seem to be a lot of difference between these. So I'm going to try and see if I can pull them all up on the screen at the same time. All right, let's see if it'll let me do this. Especially between two of these, I can't remember which two, but two of them are so similar.
Probably the most recent two are probably bang on, aren't they?
I have to put this on the big screen next. I can't really see very well.
Right. So for me, this one and this one were very, very similar. I think there's going to be too many to try and get on one screen. All right, so we'll forget about the new one for now. But these two came out within a very short space of time. And there just wasn't a lot of difference between them. I mean, looking at it, you can see there's a few subtle differences, but not enough. I don't think it warranted another build again that soon. This one, I think, here on the right-hand side is definitely the peak version of this set because it got the shape right.
Yeah.
You've got some printing on there that wasn't on the earlier versions.
I agree.
The wings fold down completely flat, whereas on previous ones, they were kind of still at a bit of an angle. The blood fin on this looks pretty cool. You've got the extra droids. You've got the Watto, which is a really sought-after set. You've got the cloth piece for Qui-Gon. It had everything. And to be honest with you, if they released that to look like this now, I'd buy it. I'd actually buy this on the right over the newest version that's come out because I think this has got the profile, the kind of flattish profile where it's bulbous and then goes thin and then goes bulbous again. They've got that right here, which I don't think they were able to do before and they haven't done since. I'm just putting these two next to each other. The one on the left, I think, looks poorer, and obviously the figures weren't quite as cool across the board. But I don't necessarily say we got to put these against each other, but because, obviously, looking at the time, I just think we just need to say, we'll go around the room and say, well, which of these we think is better or what we want, what we say of each, if that makes sense. Because I'm going to go one on the right. I'm going to go for cool, right, very, very top tier. And the next one I'm going to put as just tidy, personally. So go on, Oaktown. What do you think, mate?
The one from 2015, which is on the right, that one I'm gonna put in cool. That's the best set, I said. So that's like my ice cold, but for right now it goes in cool. And the other one I'm gonna put in. I'll put it in mint, actually. Low mint. Yeah.
Nimble, what you say, mate?
Don't really like the actual ship in general, not just Lego.
Really?
Wow. I think it's pretty boring.
Mm.
The 2011 one looks a bit thin, like there's no girth to it. Don't like it. Fig choices are pretty good in both sets. The 2011 one, I would go tidy. The 2015 one, I would probably go mint, just because of Watto. Watto carries it for me.
For sure.
Go on, Liam.
I'd have to. I'm sorry, I'm copying everyone, but I have to agree with Nimble there. So you went tidy for the 2011, and then mint for the 2015. I'd have to agree. I like. Look, there's only so many ways you can put 2 tones of grey on a ship and make it look good. I like how it's sort of got some tiled off bits on the 2015 one, and it looks like the flaps on the back can be like moved up and down. Is that right?
Whittakee's flaps.
So yeah,
Whittakee's flaps don't move up or down.
I never said.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They're sealed shut.
I like the figs in the 2015 one too. You still get your blood speed bike. You still get your Sith moped there. So, 2015 it'd have to be mint and tidy for the 2011.
Yeah, I to some degree, I think these pictures don't do it justice because I'm pretty sure they all came. I'm pretty sure this one does come with a blood fin, and in all of the ones I've seen, it connects inside, like it slots in at the back. They just haven't included it in the back. Well, I can't be 100% sure, but I just think it is cool the way they've integrated it in some of the sets I've seen. Because I think if somebody can go into this cockpit piece at the back. Anyway, we'll get to that. But okay, so me and Oaktown are pretty much agreeing. Nimble and Liam are pretty much agreeing, and only slightly off from what we did. So, Smokey, what do you want to say?
The one on the right has Watto on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would go cool for that one, and mint for the one on the left with Panaka.
Perfect. Just like me.
Oh, so saying the same as me and Oaktown. Okay. So, Whittakee, mate, you got the chance now to divide or conquer or whatever you want to say.
Choose wisely.
I mean, in my personal opinion, I mean, they're supposed to be the same shit, but I just think, I mean,
Who even said that?
The one on the left is pants. I go for the one on the right. That's a cool. Yeah, it's probably the better one out of the lot. So that's a cool one for me. I like that with the figures. The other one is all right, or maybe pony, but yeah, all right. It's a bit too studdy for me.
Oh, okay. So the one on the left then is gonna sit at tidy because Whittakee didn't like it much, and the guys were saying tidy generally anyway, so it probably sits there, and we said mint. So that's middle ground. But yeah, cool for the one on the right. It's been outvoted. So there we go. Now we're going to do this one, and let me just double check. I've done everything. Yeah, so we're going to do this one, and we're going to do the the newer one.
Hello.
So,
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, he's gone. Nope. And Nimble's gone. Right, let me just add Nimble. Hold on.
What's going on?
I don't know. I'm just for some reason I'm just gonna get him back.
They're dropping like flies.
Yeah. Oh no, he's going round. Oh, circle of death for him. I don't know what's happening. All I heard was Oaktown say hello, and then both of them went,
I think he had a phone call.
Fair.
But then Nimble's gone.
Nimble's out of guts for, I think. He's I'm looking at the time for Nimble as well, see, because he got his.
Oh God, yeah, I got to get up at bloody 6 as well. I didn't realise the time.
Yeah. Like I said, because we were so late starting, because it took a while to get somebody else on. It was like episode 1 all over again. I was just on my own for like an hour and just trying to, and I still hadn't set up the thing, so I had a nightmare. But
Well, I suppose
really,
We could start.
For whoever is here, we'll kick it off. I'll start it off. I own both of these sets. I haven't built the newer one. I did build the old one. I just such a disappointing set. I hated this box art. Well, I like the box art, but I hated this style of box. Not this comic style. Vader is awesome as well, but I hated the fact that they never advertised any of the figures or extras on these sets, and that I just don't think it really helped. I think this set is cool, but it's just made up of lots of big blocky pieces, which wasn't even that common at that time. 2007, 1999 to about 2002. Yeah, but at this point, I just think they couldn't get the shape right. There's a huge gaping hole. You can put almost your full finger in this. Phrase as you want, but it's just this. Can you see where my cursor is? Guys?
Yeah, I can see it, mate. You can't miss it.
I don't know. It was just made like these wing pieces. Okay, they kind of looks accurate, but they're big curved pieces, which they weren't really in the film. They were kind of straight and angled, and it's made up of lots of big chunky pieces, which felt almost Duplo-ish to me.
Yeah,
I think the shape wasn't too bad. The front piece, the front nose, disconnects from the back, so you end up with like a TIE fighter looking ship.
all right.
Which I think was the idea of some of the designs of the prequel ships, is they were supposed to look like kind of predecessors to the ships we've got now. So I think they did a good job of that. But this has actually got a blood fin in it, and it connects in the back. And again, it's sad really, these pictures don't do it justice. Again, that's why I don't like really using brick set if I can help it. But this top piece opened, and there was a little place in there for Darth Maul to sit, and then below him there's another layer where the little blood fin kind of folds up and slots in, and you just kind of pop it out and he flies around. And I just thought that was pretty cool. And it had the droids inside the front, but the artwork has just done no justice. So unless you own this set, you'd never have a clue.
Just answer Paddy here for a moment. No, they're two different. The one on the box is not the same one behind Paddy. The one behind is a newer one. Oh, he's in front now. Yeah, that's the latest one.
So what I'm going to say with this one is that this one is the newest version.
Yeah.
And they just ruined the set making this. I still like it. I still got it because I like the figs. I like that they brought back the cape, piece. The blood fin in this isn't nowhere near accurate, because this piece up behind him comes right up over his head.
Yeah.
So they kind of balls that up. And the colouring, why have we got yellow on there? Just kind of weird choice. I don't think the ship overall is bad. It kind of looks cool. I just don't think it looks like it's supposed to look. Because if you look at this set, it doesn't look like that. It's not that chunky in the middle.
It's a bit chunky. Yeah, it's a bit chunky in the middle. That bit, that bit. Just
all right. I mean, if anything, this design actually looks closer to what it's supposed to look like.
I think so. You could put the little things in, couldn't you, and then drop them off.
Yeah, the drones, droids. Yeah,
because all of this versions got them in, and they fit.
But they all have that. Like, look at the other two. They all have a stocky middle, except for the one.
Yeah,
I know, but this one, the stocky piece goes right up and meets it. There's no kind of gap in the middle, which I think is supposed to be. It kind of dips in and out. If you look at the ship, if you look at like a blueprint of the ship.
This one sticks up more than the others, but yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find.
Well, I'll get my votes out of the way if you want, because it's really simple.
Well, yeah. Well, let me. Yeah, I was just going to say I'll say mine. So I think the newer version is just all right, and that older version is pony, because.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. It almost didn't look like Lego. It looked like a knockoff when I built it.
Yeah, right.
It's one of the few sets that I've taken apart and just used the parts to build other stuff and not even kept the pieces together. It's just all over the place. So,
Okay,
anyway, sorry, go on. What are you saying, Ricky?
I mean, it's a bit difficult for me because I've only got the new set, so that's what I'm used to, and it is quite highly detailed and stuff. And yeah, you've got that stuff, but it's not a bad set. I mean, I would go tidy. It's a tidy set. It looks what it is, and it's quite nice. The other one, pony. There you go, straight off. That looks hideous to me.
Right. Okay. So let me just share this for you guys for a sec. So you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Obviously, I can't keep both up at the same time, so you can have a side-by-side. But this is what I've been trying to talk about when I've been saying about taking this into account with the set. Can you see what I mean? How the set should dip in here.
Yeah, I see. Yeah,
And there's a better picture where it goes straight down the middle, but it dips in, so it's kind of it narrows out.
Right.
Yeah.
Narrow, very narrow. It's the narrowest part of the ship actually, between the nose and the top. Whereas you look at the set, and it's just like it just carries on.
It reminds me of the First Order thing, which it was dipped in.
That was to make sure that it stayed together, I'm sure, or something like that.
So look at it like that, and it's like it's just far too chunky. It doesn't like.
Let's go in a bit.
But every other
Did Nimble
version,
have to
even
go?
the older versions of the ship did it right. So it's almost like, yeah, we've progressed our building techniques, but we've lost the ability to make something. Do you know what I mean? So I think it sounds like to me it seems like a bit of a cop out to say.
I mean,
well,
Nimble has just added. Nimble has added in the chat, getting Sol Guerrero in this one carries it. So fair play. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, that's a good point.
As we included,
look at this is perfect. So this is a mock that somebody's done by the look of it, but that has got the shape down, and I don't think Lego. This is what frustrates me, right? This is the point I'm trying to make. This is one of the ships that doesn't appear that much, and they've done the biggest in terms of percentage of appearance versus the amount of variations of Lego sets. It's got to be one of the biggest, if not the biggest. And yet they still haven't got it right. I still don't think they've made a true set that looks good.
But that's, and I think that's where many people agree that it's almost like a planned obsolescence thing, where like they're making terrible things now so that eventually they can, when they actually decide that they're almost done with it, that they just make a good one, sell it at a ridiculous price, and be done with it.
That's a hot take.
Could be, but are they just saying that because it's just crap?
But again, I mean, but look at that thin middle. Like that would not hold up and be very durable for a play set. Like it's one thing if it's a UCS set, it would still be thin and weak. But I mean, you can't have that for a kid's.
No, that was just, you'd hold on the back, shake it, and it would just crack. It was just
disagree.
Oh, all right.
What? Which one are you guys ranking?
But you know why I disagree?
Well, I don't know why he's going. Yeah, that's anyway. So
I disagree because they did
I
it.
suppose you could just do a big Technic piece water through it, but
they did it there.
It wouldn't look very nice.
And they did it here.
We're not saying what you're saying.
No.
Oh shit! Sorry, wait a sec.
Guys, I've got to head out. So goodbye.
Yeah, I'm gonna
have a good night. Have a good week.
Yeah, I'll see you guys later.
See you, mate.
Yeah, I've only got about 5-10 minutes, mate, because I got to get up early.
I think they're both mint really fast. Be done with it.
Yeah.
Or mint.
Both mint.
Both mint.
So what are you saying? Whittakee, what do you think, mate?
Well, I said tidy for the modern one, and then I said pony for that other thing.
Yeah, I got pony as well. So Liam, you're deciding here now, mate.
Yeah, look, for me, this is a big factor. Sol Guerrero in the set, and I've actually got the model that's got the lighter color or darker colored, the rarer colored beard or hair on the.
Oh right! Oh, fair play.
Same.
Actually, with a Sol Guerrero, I'm going to go up to minted. By the way, there you go.
And then on top of that, it's the first time I ever got to get a young Anakin. First time I got to get a Qui-Gon, and he's got the the vest thing. First time I ever got a Maul. And to be honest with you, there's like some interesting play features with this set too, right? So they've got like stud shooters that are hidden. You just have to press 2 buttons on the front top of the ship. I'm always a sucker for hidden stud shooters. And then also, like, I can't remember if it's like seekers or bombs that come out of the ship too. Are they like seeking drones or something like that? Is that
Yeah.
what comes out?
Mhm.
Yeah.
The probe droids. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's like a drop trap underneath it that drops them. So, you know, I think it has to be what's above tidy?
Then
Yeah, I'd have to go mint for this one, to be perfectly honest with you, and probably pony for the other one. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's got a lot of firsts for me, and yeah, Sol Guerrero goes a long way too.
Yeah, it's crazy they didn't include Saw in this picture. And what now? The more I'm looking at this picture, the more I'm annoyed I'm getting, because you can see some technique underneath there, which I think looks gash. These pieces on here on the wing, it don't even look like they've been pressed down all the way, and it looks like Qui-Gon's got a chrome hilt. That looks more like a chrome hilt than any of the others I've looked at. Look at that.
Sneaky.
Does, doesn't it? Yeah.
But look at this here. Can you see this? Where my cursor
Oh
is.
yeah, gappage.
They haven't put it together properly.
That's where they haven't put it together again. Because I look at mine, and mine's clear. Yeah, that's.
This makes me feel a bit icky.
Seems like it's. So what we had 3 minted and 3 ponies for each one.
Yeah, it's got to go mint for the new one, pony for the doggy one, and then we've got one set left to finally rate, and that is the original. Now, if Mayo was here, he'd be like shitting on this. And like I said, I own this set because I've got them all, and I think for the time, you know, this isn't
This is
bad.
where I need Oat Town.
But in fairness, of all the sets that were released in '99, this one was probably the ugliest and the blockiest looking. That they just there's so many curves on this ship. Like even an X-wing, they can get away with some flat pieces, but with this, it's so curved the ship that there's just no way they could have done that at the time. So if it was me, I just wouldn't have bothered. There's so many ships they didn't do, and the fact that they tried to do this. They can't.
Yeah, but it was for the movie. It was a movie set. It was. I'm sure it was an art thing.
There's a lot of things in that movie that they didn't do. The Naboo fighter was really, really. Actually, no, they did do a Naboo fighter in fairness, but I don't think it came out in the first wave. But there was a lot of things in that first wave that were in the movies that they did later because they could do them better. So I think, especially because this ship only appears for a few seconds, I honestly think they could have probably left this. And again, it's the grey and the blue. Why blue? There was no fucking blue on it. It's just weird.
Just like the other blue sets.
With the TIE fighter.
Like the
I've noticed with the little bike thing again, the blood fin. It's. I mean, I don't think they've done it with any of the sets, did they? Where it comes right over the head, the back.
No,
no,
not at all.
What are you saying, then, Martin?
It's got some nostalgic value for me, but I just think this is supposed to be a menacing ship. It just doesn't work. They just try to do it too early. So unfortunately, I got to sit this on melted, even though I own it. Can
you zoom in on the Maul?
No, this one won't let me zoom in anymore. Oh yeah, well, sorry. There you go. It's the same one that came with that Naboo thing. In fact, it's the exact same picture. They've just cut and pasted the picture from that to this. This has got that chrome wrong hilt that never got released as well.
Right, so I know, obviously, 1999, it was nostalgic, but you know what I think of these old blocky chips. That's why I didn't get into, when it came out, because I just thought they looked. Sorry, mate. Yeah, dog shit. It's melted.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I've got nothing else to say about it.
You're gonna laugh at this one, but I think it's high tidy, if not low minted. I think,
but fair play. Yeah, each.
But listen. If you look at old Lego sets, they're all very blocky, and I give them the benefit of the doubt that this was just something that Disney or not Disney, Lucasfilm wanted them to make, and I think they did fine. It could, like, the front could definitely have been thicker and bulkier. But the point of of Lego was to be studded back then, not tiled off or smooth.
No, but it's too red, isn't it? It's too. And talking about earlier on that other set with the gap, couldn't you? Is that a massive gap there? You could like get 2 fingers behind where it slants down.
Yeah.
You could probably get a couple of figures in there.
You get a fist in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
Freaking
Let's not
knobs. Anyway,
sets.
freaking knobs. Speaking of knobs, I don't mind the studs. And that's how sets were back then.
Yeah.
So I give this more credit than I should, and I admit that. But
still ugly.
I know, I agree, it's ugly for sure, but I think it's better than people hate.
Yes, Paddy, it is the same shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. For such a ship that had such a small presence in the movie, even though it was a cool ship, it just
So
they made so many versions and still haven't got it right. So
Yeah.
tidy. This was the first version, prototype, if you want to call it that. I give it a tidy.
Yeah.
For me, it looks like a 10-year-old went to the Phantom Menace for the first time, went back and like, oh, I'm going to recreate that shit with the bricks I got at home. That's what it looks like to me. I mean, we can all whinge about the blue on it all we want, but if they just replace that with the same color tone gray that's below it, it'd look even worse. I am impressed though that in the day where all the Star Wars figs had yellow heads, that the ball actually just looks like a proper fig. You know what I mean? So that
Yeah, they could have done yellow Maul. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's like whatever the other one is, Savage.
Yeah. You're really having to use your imagination a lot to get the shape out of this ship. I mean, Paddy didn't even think it was the same ship, right? So what's above melted? What's above melted in the rating?
Pony.
No, I think I've already put a few other sets at Pony that were better than this, so we'll have to go melted as well, I think, guys.
Yeah.
But you know, the fig for its time, I think is pretty good.
Outvoted then, Smokey, unfortunately, and it stays in melted. And the results are back. The results are back from the poll and the Darth Maul. So a good one for you, Smokey, is that the Darth Maul gets to stay in cool.
Yeah, that's the one. Is that the one we said? Yeah, that's the one.
That's we win. Whittakee.
Yeah,
we win.
the Mandalorian one. Yeah, I'm glad that stayed there.
But
this is where we're up to now, guys.
And to be, I want to defend my positions a little bit. I know I've been giving them a lot of leeway, but this was my favorite movie growing up. So I grew up with this movie, so I'm a little bit biased towards the sets.
So we got 4 in there, so it makes sense to find out who the ultimate Maul set is, and we'll put all 4 in there and just see what the vote tells us. So can someone read it out, because I'm not in the same screen as you guys?
Okay, well, you got the blockhead set, the
Brickheads.
So, yeah, sorry, brickheads. Why did I
Oh,
say
good.
blockheads?
Good.
What else?
Oh, is it the dual on? Oh, whatever.
The Mandalore dual one with the trans orange piece.
Was it the dual on? I don't know. I can't remember now.
I think you're right. Dual on Mandalore.
In the chat, guys, in the chat, look out, get your fingers at the ready. It's coming now. So we've got Maul Speeder. And what's the last one? It is the 2015, did we say?
Yeah.
Correct.
2015.
I'm glad one of them got into the core thing, because I think,
I think the right one got in there as well.
Yeah.
Wise and shape-wise. 2015 Maul's Infiltrator. So 4 in the chat. 4 in the poll. Starting the poll now. Guys, there's only 8 of you watching at the moment, but that's enough to give it a sway in one direction or the other. So let us know who you think. And Mole's infiltrators straight to the top.
Honestly, I'm surprised the bust didn't get higher.
Yeah, I think when we started zooming in and looking at some of the build techniques, let me just show you if it makes sense. I don't know how much of it you can see.
I like Mark's most recent comment about Lego and that older chipset. I think that he was right about that.
Let me see if I can. This one wouldn't let me zoom in too far. This is the closest I could zoom into it, but I don't know whether you can see helium where.
Mighty smile on you, Brian.
What did you just say?
You got a mighty smile on you, Brian.
You got a pretty mouth, boy.
I'll make you squeal like a pig.
Squeal, pig, squeal.
You know, it's funny because you British people have just as bad teeth as people from West Virginia. So, you know, it's funny you're saying that because stereotypically.
Now we're getting personal. Oh dear.
No, I said I didn't say you, Whittakee. I said you people.
What do you mean by you people?
Wow. What's up? Switch you back there, Cool Han, like 80 grand? 80 grand?
He definitely wasn't. He wasn't born with those teeth.
Nice set of teeth there, actually.
Can you pull them out real quick?
Have them.
I wasn't born with any teeth. I'm not sure about you guys.
Yeah. My daughter was. Jesus Christ. She born with teeth, a great mop of hair.
Anyway,
she didn't want to come out. Anyway,
this is a Lego chat show. So if she
when's that ever stopped us?
She didn't want to come out. If you look at this, Liam, I don't know how much of it you can see, but they kind of everything's being built from the bottom up, right? I.e., all the studs are facing the sky, and then all of a sudden, his chin here. And then his nose into his forehead. There's just suddenly some sideways bricks.
No, I like that.
3 or 4 across, which probably wouldn't look so bad if they came the other way, so you could see the studs. But this way, you can see the back and the circular pieces on the back of the plates sticking out sideways. And it just, when you look at it, really, like obviously you guys can't see as close as I can. It just looks awful. It looks so bad. I wish I could show it closer, but. Yeah, I don't know why they've done that. That's kind of really weird.
I'd still say it's the best out of all the mall sets that you've shown today, for me personally.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's a +4, if not 3 for me. Yeah, I can agree.
Oh, I fucking agree. Yeah. I'd have to face it towards the wall. See, I wouldn't want that sitting on the shelf looking at me.
Like I said, the only reason why I'd want that set is so I can put my where I can put my hats.
Oh yeah, put it in your window, in your house window with the light. That would be sick.
I do get the impression that his eyes. I get the impression his eyes would follow you around the room no matter where you went.
Yeah, well, the eyes actually move as well. You can move the eyes a little bit.
He's been on like some drugs.
Yeah.
Methamphetamine, Darth Maul. Methamphetamine, Meth Maul.
I've got a latex Darth Maul mask as well that I own, and I was going to wear it for the show, but I have no idea where it is.
That's what he calls it, but it's a gimp mask.
You've got one of those red balls right here.
Oh God!
It came with a whip, a cat and 9 tails. Like,
is that why Kirsty's with you? Kirsty's with you? I get it now. I understand.
My Darth Maul gimp mask.
Is that why you're bald? So you don't have to worry about the chafing with your hair and everything? I get it. Understand.
Mate, I wouldn't mind, but he wore it when I shared a hotel room with him.
Imagine getting on the flight with that.
Oh, Martin, can you send it to me so I can have it when I'm at Brickworld when I'm sharing the hotel?
Is that your bank robber mask? Is that it? Is that your bank robber mask?
Liam, here I come.
Well, there's a picture of me somewhere where I wore it. I wore that mask, that Darth Maul rubber mask, to a Halloween Horror Nights, and
Nice.
it wasn't until I was on the way. It was my brother's having a Halloween Horror Night type, basically a party in his house party in his house for Halloween, and I couldn't really be bothered dressing up. Everybody was dressing up properly. I couldn't be asked. So what I did instead is I took that mask, and as I was on my way down there, I was seeing who else who was there, and I was like, I haven't really made an effort here. Because I was just wearing a Darth Maul mask. So it was more like fancy dress than Halloween. But then I decided, I'd read something about where they used what's the Star Trek guy called? Where they turned his mask inside out to make the Halloween mask. You heard that story?
What?
No, it sounds terrible though.
What's the guy who was in charge of the Star Trek ship in the main series? Kirk, that's it, Captain Kirk. Yeah, so basically they needed a mask for when they were making the Halloween movies. So they got a Captain Kirk mask, turned it inside out and painted it white. And that's all they used for the original Halloween mask.
Wow.
Oh, that's the Halloween mask.
Every day.
Yeah. So I turned this inside out, and it's like flesh colored inside. There's not this, I'm putting it on the set, but it's the Halloween, the Darth Maul mask, turned it inside out, and of course all the horns become then like nubs, holes.
Yeah.
So I look like you know the guy in RoboCop where the hot stuff pours all over him and he's melted.
Yeah.
And then RoboCop hits him with a car and he just explodes into just liquid. Then
I was waiting for you to say I look like Whittakee then.
No, so I turned it inside out.
Whittakee, is that you?
I'll have to try and see if I can find the picture for you guys because I just look totally melted and it's really gross. So I wore that and I got loads of compliments on how good it looked.
So this come up from Muttley. Muttley, I would be surprised if you didn't have it. I mean, what haven't you got?
Yeah.
Apart from syphilis.
Nice.
Well, I don't know, he might, but anyway, on that note, I'm gonna have to shoot off. It's gone 11. I've got to get up in like 6 hours time or whatever. So
Yeah,
God, I'm sorry, but
Have a good night. Have a good week.
My cat has farted and it stinks.
Nice.
Right, thanks for a nice night. Like I said, sorry I came on a bit late, but obviously I went to the cinema. So
What was the film though? Did you actually say what the film was out of 10 in the end?
Out of 10, to be honest with you, I'd probably give it a I don't know, it's still, I mean, to me that's still quite a highest. I'd probably give it about a 7.8.
6, 7.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Or because most of the time I was watching it with a smile on my face. It was a nice, just a getaway film. It was a nice.
Is that because of the film though, or
yeah?
because of the whole
I'll tell you what. We go to the cinema now, where you can like press the button and the seat comes up, and it's just so you pay a little bit more, but it's lovely. And I did say seat that goes up. But yeah, it's one of those. It was one of those where you could sit. Oh yeah, nice. It's where you could sit down on a Sunday afternoon with your family and watch. Watch a nice. It was a nice family film. It was very, very funny. Oh God, that's scary.
So that's it, Inside Out.
I saw it. It was called The Faraway Tree. So it's like aimed more for kids, but it was a good family.
Whoa! Are we talking Eden Blyton here?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Yeah, I'd watch that. I grew up on Eden Blyton books. That's why I got these bad eyes reading in the dark.
I mean, that's why she wanted to go because Jo remembered it as a book, when she was a child and stuff, and she said it did all right actually because sometimes.
So it's got Moonface in the gang.
Yeah, got Moonface.
What about Dick and Fanny? Were they there?
No, I didn't. Fanny. No, I don't think there was a Dick and Fanny in it, unless they changed the names.
He's in denial.
But all I will say is that there's a mid-post credit scene, and even though there was a lot of funny bits in it. I mean, especially for kids, I would say there wasn't too many kids there. It was more adults, to be honest. But what you heard that the kids laugh mostly was, and this is a slight spoiler, was there was a farting scene. So of course, I mean, I think me and Joe were laughing louder than the kids, but yeah, that's when you really heard the kids laugh. It was a bit like it's a bit like you young and won't remember this, but Blazing Saddles.
I've seen Blazing Saddles.
Yeah,
I've seen Blazing Saddles.
When they all had the beans and they fought. Yeah, it's just it's like a shorter version of that. But yeah, so as I was saying, there's lots of funny bits in it. But there's if you watch it, watch the credits, because halfway through there is everyone was just like really laughed out loud. There's a really funny bit.
No, I get it.
What's the poll result there, Kuhan?
It is currently on 43% for the Maul's Infiltrator.
Yeah. Right.
Damn.
Anyway, right. Good night, chaps.
Have a good one.
Hopefully, I won't see you next week. Because I don't mean it like that. I meant because I should be going to Bill in the house, but it's not. It's something. It might not be happening.
Oh, Whittakee, can you, if you are going to Bill and House, can you hook me up with one of those buildable pirates figs?
That's what I asked. He
I
said no.
can't bring anything home. I'm not even going to bring myself home. I'm taking a little hand
Send him
package.
home.
He can't. He's only
Mail
taking
him.
a handbag.
Mail him.
He's only taking his purse.
Expensive, Smokey.
I will pay for the postage.
Costs about. I want to enjoy myself, not spend all day trying to get bloody people's stuff.
Wow. Wow.
You
You know what? I'll remember that. I'll remember that.
No, don't you get. I'm bringing you that tin. I'm getting you that tin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it would go a long way into solidifying our relationship, going to move into a hotel room for 7 days.
Yeah,
together.
he can make your life hell.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
All right. Take care. Ta-da.
Oh,
Thank you. Have a good night. Have a good week.
big love.
I love
Pie
you all.
in the face, like.
I second that.
Oh, you had to come through with that buildable pirate figure for sure.
I agree. Listen, if he doesn't, when we go to the UK in 2028, I'm buying like 3 of those. I don't care.
I got to have it.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. Anyway,
Right?
yeah. Well, he did say he was only taking a handbag, but now he's saying that he might not be going. I
Fair.
don't even know what that's about. I don't know. He hyped it up too much. But anyway, I started showing this earlier, but he was in the middle of talking, so I don't want to steal things. So this is the mask, normal, and then this is what I look like inside out.
Yeah, that is creepy. Although, honestly, like an improvement from the normal face at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it just looked.
That was good.
Anything that was sticking out was the opposite way around, and really creepy. I'd forgotten that. And I got some really old pictures on here as well. I've never even had a chance to show. So this was a spoiler image. Like for you guys now, you know this. But bearing in mind, this is the only image we had. Maybe another image. But I think that was one of 2 images that had been released at the time for season 2 of The Mandalorian. Right. Based on that alone, I built my own mock of the set.
Oh wow!
At the time,
That's pretty tidy.
now obviously when it got released, then the images got released, I was a little bit disappointed because obviously I'd missed a lot of things out that you can't really see in that picture. But I was still quite pleased with that mock. I've got it somewhere. And actually, when I compared it to the official set that they released, I was like, oh, actually, it's not a bad image. But of course, I left it so long that it got to the point where it was like, well, oh, that was the other image that they'd released. So there was like 2 spoiler images. And then obviously I did a side-by-side. So I released these in the Facebook group I was in, but I never actually got around to, doing any of them, showcasing them. And I, to be honest, I forgot I had some of these photos because I got, see this here as well. It's a mock that I did of a ship. So this is built, right, purely out of the pieces from an X-Wing that I built at the time. And the cool part about this, I called it like the manta ray because it changes from that to that. So it's supposed to be like an underwater type ship at the time. And it clicks into place as well. So
That's very well done.
Yeah.
So I was quite proud of that at the time, but again, never. I just don't know what it is. I just never. It's weird that I've got all these mocks and stuff that I've done over the years, and I've never even released any of them. So I did like a Republic gunship with the Doom colors for like Commander Doom. So yeah, just changed that. That was just a color modification, nothing else. And I also did this ship, which is the one that came with that Obi-Wan Kenobi, but it was in like brown. So I changed it out for like blue colors. Actually looked a lot. I personally thought that looked a lot better than the original set. But I really do need to start like sharing that kind of stuff on my Instagram and YouTube a little bit more because I got some. These are all old Facebook pictures. Oh, there you go. Look. So I did that as well with my Grievous. I don't know if you can kind of see because it's on a white background. You can't see very well.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I did the Grievous where I put 2 lots of legs so that his legs look longer like they're supposed to. And I also added 2 cloaks so that the cloak did a lot more coverage. Still not quite long enough, but did you guys ever see these as well? It was like a make and take event that they did in the Lego store for May the 4th. It was supposed to be the Generations of Luke.
Oh, cool. That's pretty cool.
So I managed to get 2 of those. 2 of those sets. You can see like the official, what it officially looked like on the site there. And that was from 2017 or 2018, May the 4th. But yeah. So yeah, anybody else got anything cool worth talking about?
I built a set yesterday.
Yeah, which set did you build? Oh, did you know Whittakee sent me a picture of him on his date as well? So I'll show you the picture on here.
Sure. No, I built the Game Boy. It was a really fun build. It was everything I thought it could be, and it was just like printed tile after printed tile after printed tile. It was fantastic. Such a good little build. I got it right here actually.
Yeah, I gotta say though, if you held that in your hand and told me it was an actual Game Boy, I don't think I'd know.
Yeah,
you did such a good job of that.
Damn right. Cartridge comes straight out the back.
It's the scale spot on as well.
Sorry.
It's the scale spot on as well.
It's out by millimeters, but like for how long it's been out for, everyone who holds it like, oh yeah, it feels exactly like it was. But I think it's a tiny bit bigger in reality. Right. But yeah, it comes with the 3 sort of holographic things that you turn up and down, and they look like the OG screens, and it's got 2 games with it, plus a stand for the game and a stand for the controller. But yeah, some of the printed bits on here are just off its head.
Wow.
Got like contrast button here, and then you've got volume and external connector. It's just mint. So yeah, I'm really glad I built that. That's what I've been up to.
Yeah, I did actually see you did a live stream, and I watched some of it on my walk to work this morning. Yeah, I had about a 45-minute walk, so I watched most of it then. and it was really quiet around because there's nobody around. And then I watched a little bit on my lunch break. I only got as far as Smokey saying about the hand, but I hadn't got to the point to find out how they actually broke it. But we asked earlier on in the stream, so we know now. But I thought from the way the conversation was going on your live stream that we were going to find out that Smokey had basically punched somebody. But
no, nothing like that. No.
So because it was like, oh, I use this hand for this, I use hand, and I use this hand for punching people. And then
yeah.
break ended. So I was like, oh, so maybe that's what it was. So yeah.
You need to watch the rest of it, I think. But I think it was an all right episode. I think it went well. I really enjoyed building the Game Boy, and it's always great to have Smokey on board, and it's got a wealth of knowledge with Lego as well, so it keeps the show ticking. Yeah, it was good.
What's up, Albert Goff? Sorry I missed your comments. We are getting ready to close out. We normally close after 3 hours, and we're on 4 hours and 19, so I'm not usually still here now, but I do appreciate you popping in. So welcome to the stream, the channel, and the show. Yeah, hopefully you've subbed to the channel already. It goes without saying. But yeah, we're good friends with most of the Brick World gang. So I dare say I've seen you in other streams. But thanks for being here. Like I said, the content of the show is kind of over and done with now, unfortunately. But yeah, we're just kind of having a bit of a hangout. This would probably normally be after hours, but I just can't be asked to set up another stream. So we're just talking until everyone gets bored. But welcome in.
Mr.
Whoa.
Mr. Al is part of Brick World Mark's streams and is the mocker. So.
Yeah, I definitely recognize him.
Yeah.
Well, Smokey, what have you done? Have you just jumped in the car to drive somewhere?
Yeah, I'm driving. I gotta go to my sister's. I gotta take care of something. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's all good. It's all good. Are you going to stay and listen, or are you going to...
Yeah. If you'll have me, I'll just mute my mic and we'll be good.
Okay, no worries.
Sorry.
Okay, so... What else is there to talk about?
Did you hear about the Pokemon cards being released into Lego sets?
I'd
I
heard
think
that
they're
was
going to be exclusive Pokemon cards in sets for Pokemon now.
Wow.
Yeah, that's going to open a kettle of worms or whatever. I don't see it going down.
That's a real problem.
Yeah.
Real problem.
Do you think people are going to be busting open Lego sets now?
Oh, more than likely. I mean, even when I go to the supermarket to buy CMFs, all the good ones, they just rip them all open and just take all the good ones out of it.
I don't see that. Surely you can get the scanning app now anyway, which I think is a good thing because you find out what you're getting. But I mean, I just quickly went and did it for Kirsty. She didn't want any chocolate this year because she's just started a new diet. So I said, well, I'm not going to get you nothing. So I just bought grab what I got. I wanted to get her the frog and the alligator because she's got like a thing for like alligator plushes and stuff. But there was no alligators left, no monkeys left, and no cats left, or whatever the white thing is if it's supposed to be a cat. But plenty of everything else. So I ended up getting the frog and the Easter bunny because it seemed relevant. But I also got the little, is it a hamster or a chipmunk? I think it's supposed to be like a hamster. This little thing.
Oh yeah, that's a 3-in-1, right? Yeah, they're pretty damn cute, aren't they?
Yeah, and this is. I think I remember Sarah built it and showed it off, and I thought it looked pretty cool. But I mean, this was cheaper.
Terrific.
It was cheaper than an Easter egg. Probably lasted longer as well. And obviously, she's still got 2 more builds she can do out of this. I think it's like a hedgehog and an eagle or something. But
yeah, I think they all look cool builds too. Like all 3 of them are pretty good.
But yeah, it was like £8 in B&M. So, you know, a couple of quid off, probably what it normally would have been or what it would have been when it first came out. So I thought, it's all right for that. It doesn't take up a lot of space. And she likes cute little animals. But then, yeah, I got the Easter Bunny, which comes with the basket and the painted egg. Cool little face build, face print, 2 face prints as well. So you got a winking face as well. But yeah, the little basket, and I think the egg actually sits in there as well. And it's got the kind of mini legs, the mini posable legs. I didn't even realize that all these come with green bases as well, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I also got the frog. So
okay.
He's blowing bubbles. He's got the long legs. Yeah, these are actually pretty cool. I like these. Kirsty used to collect the minifigures, and I think this probably would have been one of her favorite, apart from maybe one of the licensed themes. This probably would have been her favorite to collect all of. But she did stop collecting them a couple of years back because it was just getting too much to try and back then you had to feel the bags.
Yeah.
And then the bag, they stopped doing the bags because people were feeling them and started doing the boxes. But at that point, you couldn't scan them. So we just thought, we'll take this as an excuse to not try and collect the whole series anymore. So I think there was I'd say about 4 or 5 series where she collected every single one. Prior to that, a handful from each. And then we just stopped altogether unless there was a particular figure one of us liked. We hunted down. But other than that, we just kind of walked away from it. But when I saw these ones, I was like, I know Kirsty's going to like those ones. But again, we haven't gone backwards and started trying to get them all again. But I did pick up a few just because she wasn't getting an egg. But the frog, I think, is actually pretty cool. This piece that comes...
Yeah, there's some great ones in that series.
Yeah, this piece that comes with it's kind of like iridescent slightly. You can't really see it in the camera, but it's slightly
Have you seen Nimble's new video on the latest CMF line and how it relates to him with medieval building and sets and stuff? It's a pretty good video.
Yeah, is that the new series, the new CMF that's coming out soon, or the one that's current?
Yes,
not the one that's
that's correct. Yeah, that's correct.
No, I haven't seen the video yet, but I'm gonna watch that tonight. But yeah, I was kind of interested to see that. So that's the one that's coming with like a chocolate dragon and stuff, right?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it's like a chocolate artisan person, and it's got a little chocolate dragon. But there's some good ones in it. There's like a scuba diver or a skin diver. It's got a really cool wetsuit, and
the Bionicle guy I'm really excited about.
There you go, the Bionicle cosplayer.
Buying like 8 of them.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that are like excited about that one.
Albert, normally 7 p.m. UK time, which is 2 p.m. East every Sunday. This is show 80, so we have been going for a while, but tonight
2 p.m. Eastern.
2 p.m. What did I say?
You said 7 p.m. UK time, which is just 2 p.m. Eastern.
Oh,
not correcting it, adding. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I love the 3 ones that make. Oh, it was a turtle you got. That was right, the turtle frog. Yeah. I like the bunny. The egg is printed like that. Yeah. I like the red dinosaur as well. In September, we're getting a Shrek CMF series. Ooh, okay. Mr. Orrery built shirt got 1.8k views. It was cool to see that in the morning. Mr. Orrery build shirt. What?
Build short, I think. Short, not shirt.
You did say 2 p.m. Eastern. Short, not shirt. But what is it, Mr. Orrery? I haven't seen that short, I don't think. Wait a sec.
No, it's my Ori build.
Is it? Oh, my eyes are terrible. My Ori.
Guess what I did on Saturday? I mean, I'm saving for Brickwell, but I actually ordered a set online. It was $300 for the Soundwave here, the Lego Transformers.
Yeah.
And I got it for $219 off $300. So I think that's 30% off.
Jesus.
Damn good find. Yeah. And do you know what? The Tintin rocket was the same price too, $219, brand new too. About
it's on back order.
It did it?
Yeah, it's on back order in the US.
Well, this was from Target, and it was about $60 or $80 off, like week of release. It's insane. Did you grow up with Tintin, Coolhan?
I did watch it a lot when I was a kid, but I don't think it was my era. I think it's older than all of us, and I'm pretty sure my dad watched it as a kid. Because I think it's been around since like the 50s or the 60s originally. But yeah, they were doing a version of the cartoon when I was a kid. But I never really thought much of it. I thought it was a bit boring personally. So it wasn't some, at that point it was something that I just didn't watch because I was more into science fiction and stuff. So for me, it was like He-Man, Lionel, Thundercats, the one you were just saying, Transformers, anything like that, I was beside with. But if it was just, just a normal guy on adventures, I was like, fuck off. I would probably do something more interesting, myself. So maybe not go rocket to the moon, but I don't really remember anything like that happening when I watched it. So I don't find that kind of thing exciting. But the set does look good, though. The rocket itself does look good, though. I will say that.
I feel like I'm the only person who remembers this 90s cartoon.
Yeah. No.
I said I don't remember it, but I may, if I see the cartoon, I may, recognize it. And
Westering Barnacle.
If I buy it, I would swap out the white pieces for black, just for the color. Just
so red and black.
Yeah, I'm a big red and black color swap person.
Yeah, sure. I could see that. Oh, I saw. Oh man, can't remember who it was, but someone was taking the top off the rocket and then putting the cat's head on top of it, and then putting the new Lord of the Rings bust Sauron head on it, and then a bunch of I think the buildable Mario head on it. There's so many things that can slot onto the top of that rocket. It's insane. Basically, any head that's been coming out in the last 2 years can slot straight on top of it. It's pretty cool.
Sarah, I don't know why I can't find
Girl Bricks a lot, I believe. I think she's the one who did that video.
I can't find Sarah's YouTube channel.
Maybe she did it on Insta.
Oh, is it on Insta?
Possibly.
I thought she had one. I'd subscribed, but for some reason on desktop version, there's no way of searching your subscriptions like there is on your mobile app. It's weird because it's normally the other way around.
Albert just reminded me the Tintin movie was pretty good too.
Yeah, you'll have to send me a link for that short because if you have just released it on Instagram, I don't scroll Instagram. I post stuff on there, but I don't tend to scroll through it much. So unless something pops up or someone tags me in something, I never even look at it. This is why I didn't see that Liam was streaming, I guess. But oh no, it's on YouTube. What the hell have I? What's? I'm sure I'm subscribed. See, so I must not even be subscribed to you. I'm sure I am. Why can't I see you in the list? I wish it would just be alphabetical order or something, so it would be so much easier to find stuff. I subscribe to so many people that I just can't see the wood for the trees. So it's the same name,
it's
isn't
the
it?
first thing that came up when I typed the name in.
Wait a second. So
1.8k views. Man, that's amazing, Paddy. I've never put anything out on Instagram that's ever got like that in a short period. Well, ever. That's good. I'm just going to watch it with the volume down.
What did you type into the search bar?
I just typed in Paddy the Theatre Dog. And it's come straight up. It's real nice close-in views of it. It's tidy.
4384.
Well done, Sarah.
Paddy the Theatre Dog. Oh my god, I'm not subscribed. I feel like a right
It's a
idiot.
short.
For fuck's sake. A quick build inspired by Artemis 2 launch. Gifted. Oh yeah.
G'day, one with the stud. How are you, mate? Good to see you.
Just like that. Wait, so you built this set, Sarah, from scratch?
No, it's part of a set.
Which set?
I think it's the new. I think it's a 3-in-1 planetary set where you get like the solar system that goes around. I can't remember what you call those things. Then it's got a telescope build. It's like this year's one of this year's. I think it's a 3-in-1, right?
Yeah, I can see
creative
the packaging.
telescope.
I can
Creators
see.
telescope set.
Yeah, I can see the package in the background. It does say 3-in-1.
Yeah.
I see. So when you say wasn't Artemis the rocket that done something recently? I don't actually know about. If it's anything to do with topical news, I've got no clue. I don't even know who the Prime Minister is.
I don't know how to pronounce that, Sarah, but it's called an orrery. Orrery. Terrible at pronouncing that.
Right. So, okay. I'm really confused. I'm terrible with stuff like this. I just need to stay in my lane. No, I don't need to stay in my lane. I need to just look at other things more instead of just being stuck in the same thing all the time. Because people ask me things sometimes in work, embarrassing, when they're like, "Oh, did you see this?" I'm like, "No, what are you talking about?" And they're like, "Oh, haven't you seen this? It's all over the news." And then other people, staff, come in and they're like, "Oh, yeah, have you seen it? Oh, this has happened, this has happened, this happened." I'm thinking, if there was like a nuclear fallout or, something, I'd never know. I wouldn't have a clue because I don't keep up with anything like that. And I've purposely gone through things like YouTube and Instagram and like removed like anything that's got anything to do with like politics and stuff like that. So I just never see anything. But
Sure.
anyway, hence why it was gifted to me. So okay. Anyway, I think I'm gonna have to call it a night soon as well.
Yeah, man. No problem.
What? Any ideas for tomorrow? What I can do for the live stream tomorrow?
How many subscribers you got now?
Last check,
something.
418.
Wow.
It's going to be a while before we hit the 500, but I'm running out of. I don't know. I feel like I've always gotten more from being off location.
Yeah.
But I did lose my mojo a little bit last week because I had other things going on, and I just wasn't.
I imagine it'd take a lot out of you trying to come up with something new each time you do it. Like, just finding the time to be able to do it once a day is hard enough, right? And then you got to think up some concepts.
I don't actually necessarily even need to do something entertaining because, like I said, a lot of the time, me just doing a stream without, I found that there's been more traction in me just hitting the live button, like whether I be at work or walking around or being on foot somewhere or out and about, or even just there's been times where I've just put it on and I've just talked to the camera like I'm talking to you now with no Lego or no reference to anything. And those have done better than when I've scheduled streams as part of the live, I've had guests on, or I've made like a part, like I've been doing a build or a mock build. I've had more traction from those. Like the other day I had it just on my unit facing me while I was ironing some clothes. And the interaction from the chat was...
I saw you on the ironing board.
I couldn't keep up with the chat. the chat was
Yeah.
flying, and I got a bunch of subscribers from that one. But so it's not necessarily that. Like I feel like I want to do something constructive, but at the same time, I don't want to put too much effort into it because A, it's a lot to keep up, and B, it does all right without. But I would like to have like a discussion topic maybe for each one, at least, something that everybody can get into. Because I'm always at the point where I'm like, I don't even want to necessarily talk about Lego, because what I did find the first couple of weeks where I was trying to do Lego or Lego content on these dailies, when it came to the weekly show, then at the end, I was just all Legoed out. So I purposely, after like I think the second week, didn't talk about Lego. So then it was like nice to get into Lego at the end of the week. But this week I think it's different. This week I've just been absolutely worn out from like doing some traveling, and we went to see a show, and I've had other things going on, as you might have heard. I lost my grandfather and stuff. So
and I didn't hear that. Oh, sorry about that, mate.
Yeah, we did a little. I dedicated the show to him, and I kind of threw this up earlier on. Did a little bit just to sort of, in honor of him, kind of thing.
Wow, nice red poppy there.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it wasn't actually today he passed away. Well, it's today for me. The 5th is today. I got my dates wrong. It was actually yesterday. For some reason, I was thinking today. Yeah, today was the 6th, and yesterday was the 5th. But anyway, so he actually didn't. He died a day sooner than this. But yeah, so so I've had a little bit going on with that, and then, like I said, so I just haven't really been in the right mindset to. But I've committed to doing it. But I've just got to the point. I don't know if I'd say I'm running out of steam, but I lost my mojo a little bit there, middle to end of the week. I'm just wondering if there's something different that I could do, not in terms of like the content per se, as in like what I'm talking about and what I'm physically doing, but the.
Well, I mean, a location change is as good as anything else, right? So
that's what I was going to say.
Use your current environment use your current environment to enhance the stream, and it should feel fresh and different to a degree. But if you don't talk about Lego at all in a Lego stream, is it really a Lego stream? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's it. But the thing is, I haven't really said that they're Lego streams, the daily streams. I just said I'm going to daily live until I hit 1,000 subscribers. I mean, even on the thumbnail that I've been using, because obviously this isn't it, but the thumbnail I've been using for the daily one doesn't necessarily say anything about Lego. And like I said, a lot of the people who I've sort of pulled in from it, I tend, when I'm not talking about Lego, I tend to get more traction from it. And then they've still come and tuned into the shows or whatever. So I think as long as I sprinkle it with a little bit of, a build here and there, or a mock here and there, or whatever, generally it's been easier and nicer for me to chat about just anything and everything. But I just meant in terms of like what they're looking at as opposed to what I'm doing. So, and I think you're probably right. I just need to try and find more opportunities to kind of go out and about.
I just saw the ice cube, but Paddy brought it up. That's cool. It's got the medals on the ice cube with the old hat cap. Looks very cool. Looks very cool.
But my last grandparent as well.
Yeah, I've still got two on my dad's side, and they're both in their 90s. I think they both had enough, but each one doesn't want to leave the other one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So my grand would have been 97 in May if he'd made it that far.
Wow, 97.
Yeah, there's not going to be many. There can't be many World War II veterans still alive, because he only served the last year of the war, last half year of the war. So Christ knows, they'd have to be in their hundreds to have served more than a year.
Yeah, I didn't say earlier, but I'm very sorry for your loss there, Kulhan. That's hard. I just lost my last remaining grandparent this past year.
Really?
Or this year in January. Yeah. So my heart goes
Yeah.
out to you. Yeah, my thoughts.
Mm.
For sure.
For sure.
So
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you. I need help with my diaper and shower help. I'm not sure what you're asking us on the stream, mate. I mean, as
Is
much
that
as
one of your new? Is that one of your new subscribers? Is it?
yeah, warm and squishy, squishy. But I don't. It's only smells. I call crisis service. They won't help me. I have a right to the care I need. Now, look. Well, I'm not sure whether this is something that's actually happening to you, or whether it's just for fun. But not really a lot we can do from here, unfortunately. But yeah, just carry on watching the stream and sit in your shit, I guess.
I don't know what you want the bed bricker to do about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen going forward, but thank you again for the opportunity. I appreciate it. Great stream. Hope everyone has a great week. Just gonna go back and have the chat alone.
Great to see you, Smokey.
No worries, Smokey.
Thanks, guys.
Take it easy.
You as well. Have a great week.
Take care.
You too.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll call it a night anyway. So I'm thinking more. I've seen if the chat more in terms of my setting. But now I think about it, tomorrow I'm doing like a really long shift, which makes me realize actually I need to get to bed quite urgently because I'm doing a start to end day, which doesn't happen very often. So it's like 8:45 a.m. to 8:15 p.m. And considering I haven't had to do a shift like that for a while, let alone since I had my chest infection, I probably need to. But it also means that there'll probably be an opportunity on. The only opportunity for me to do a stream will be from work. And I did one in work a while back while I was on a break. And that actually got me quite a few views because, again, it's a different setting.
Yeah, for sure.
But so I might just do that and just see what's going on, see who's in the chat.
Sure.
But yeah. But no, I was actually quite surprised at who turned out for the show today, considering the fact that it's Easter Sunday and a lot of people would have been with family and friends or whatever. So, so I appreciate everybody for making the effort to come and pop in. And
yeah, I set the alarm for 6 a.m. and you guys already been going for an hour. Then I forgot daylight savings changed things around a fair bit, so you're at 5 a.m. right now.
I was saying to the guys, it felt like episode 1 because I tuned in. I came into the green room really late, like a few minutes before the stream went live, and there was nobody there. And I'd sent this link to obviously you and the other guys, and I was thinking, Slurpy said he might not be on till late. Nimble said he's not going to be on till late. Whittakee said that he might not come on at all. So I was like, I'm pretty much relying on Liam. And then when you weren't here, I was like, not that I can do it on my own, but I just wasn't prepared. And because
sorry about that, mate.
While everybody was chatting, I could set up the tier maker because I hadn't had a chance to do it. But there was nobody there, so I had to try it. I was trying to do it whilst on the chat, and I was getting frustrated with it. And it got to a point. I'll be honest. It got to a point where I was just going to be like, "Well, I've done a stream. I'm going to end it, and I'll say postpone for next week." The only reason I didn't is because I wanted to dedicate the show to my grandfather, and I thought, I only wanted to try and do that once. So, and then thankfully, Smokey was like, "Send me the link. I'll come and represent." And then it got a little bit easier. And then, of course, everybody started piling in then. So it was like, hey, I'm glad I stuck it out. But this is like the streams of old where we'd plan for a 3-hour show and it turned into a 5-hour show. And in fairness, we haven't done that for a while. We've been keeping it quite tight at like 3 hours or just over. So,
well, I think anything over 3 hours, and if you run the risk of just meandering about food, every Lego stream seems to turn into a food stream at some point.
No, absolutely. Like I said, we've done a good job. But I think it was mostly because the content was going to be light because we had 15 sets to do and not much else to cover. But because it took so long to actually start it, because obviously we're waiting for people to come in or whatever, it then ended up being the other way around. But no, we got there in the end. We had some fun. That was the main thing. So, and let's see. Did I end the chat? The poll? It was just still going. No, it's still going. So Maul's Infiltrator is the top set. So it means we can put that into the top. And then before I go, I can share this with you guys so you can see how the timing, the scores on the doors finished. So there we have it, guys. That is how it panned out overall. I don't think that's relatively good representation of the sets.
Yeah.
Even some of the ones I disagree with, and when you see them stacked up against everything else, it kind of seems about right. So yeah, so I'll save that. I think. Do I have to save it? No, I don't think. I think it saves automatically. So, and I say this every time. I'll post this picture somewhere, but I never end up doing it. So there you go.
Sure.
There we go, guys.
Well, thanks for having me on today's show. Cool, man. It was good.
Yeah, mate, thanks. I appreciate you popping in. What you got planned for? I know you said you're off tomorrow, but what you got planned for the rest of the week?
Just working. I've got to do a little bit of work for Slurpy today. Make some sounds for him. But apart from that, today I'm gonna bum around because it's my last day off, and then back to work. So yeah, booking the flights this week to Chicago. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I'm just going to leave a bit of extra time after Chicago event, just in case anyone wants to take me on a road trip or go visit someone's house. Stud City, I'm looking in your direction. I'd love to visit your house and your collection, meet your beautiful dog. Anyway, but yeah, so that'll be me this week. I'm looking forward to booking those flights and just sealing the deal. Although I've got to say the flight money has gone up a lot since I last looked at it. What with the fuel price increase and all.
Yeah, what is the rough cost then of a round trip flight?
Round trip, not really sure, but one way I was looking at going to a few extra places, and I was looking around about 3,000 Australian.
Oh.
I was going to a few other states along the way though, so yeah, it's probably going to be the most expensive part of the trip now. But anyway, it's what you get for waiting, procrastinating.
Well, I was looking at flights before I decided I wasn't 100% going, and they were looking at roughly the same price, if not less, than last year.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, about 600 quid.
Can't imagine America's tourism market to be booming as much as it would have been last year or whatever.
Yeah, that's a good point. But anyway, there we go. Right, I am gonna say goodnight and good day to you, I suppose. And look, if if you decide to do any more streams, mate, give me a shout. The timing's usually pretty shitty for me, but I don't mind a cheeky little pop in. But at the very least, I'll try and tune in live in the chat and get involved there if nothing else. But
we were at 3 a.m. your time, so I didn't even really bother seeing where you were at.
No, I wouldn't have been anyway, mate. That's fine.
But you need your beauty sleep.
No, absolutely. But Smokey was saying you having an issue with thumbnails.
Oh, not really. Not really. It's just Smokey just said, why don't we do a spur of the moment stream? And I said, I don't have a thumbnail for it. If you can do a thumbnail, we'll do a stream. And
do you feel like you'd like to use the same one over and over, or would you rather kind of mix it up a little bit? Or?
Well, I'm in discussing that. There's two avenues I want to go down with my live streams. I want to continue what I'm doing now, which is sort of building and having a bit of fun and a laugh. But also want to do that sort of more serious interview sort of style of it too, where we're talking about adversity through bricks, people that are using the brick to help deal with things in their life or get over particular thing. So I'd like to split down those two different avenues. So I wouldn't mind having a different separate thumbnail for each one, really.
And then
But
just
yeah, like I thought, if I just make a generic one, then I can just use that for a lot of the times when I can't be bothered using one up. But if there's something special going on, then perhaps I'll just make a custom one for it. But I'm starting to get my head around it. It's just getting easier each time.
The only thing
cropping it wrong. I'm still advertising it wrong.
The only thing I found that I struggled with, maybe nobody else, maybe this is just a me thing, but I couldn't. I struggled to. I struggled to read the writing. The pink writing was on like a colorful background.
No, that was a total mess up.
I don't know. It depends on what you're using, but I use like a font generator thing. I might have sent it to you before, but not to say you got to use the same one, but there's quite a few out there. I just found that one the easiest to use. And when you save or you download those fonts, they save onto your phone or whatever. You don't need to kind of background remove them or anything. They just kind of, you can use them as stickers directly, and they almost look three-dimensional on the. Well, you can kind of see, I got them above here, Road to 1K in Daily Live, and I just use the same font just so that, because I like the font, but also because now I've been using it so much over so much time that people kind of recognize this as a cool hand font kind of thing. So, and it takes a couple of seconds to do, but yeah. So I feel like even if you had it like this kind of thing, obviously not that font and maybe not even from that generator, but
it's just riddled with mistakes.
Yeah, but if you, what I'm saying is, if it was the same color, you would see it, because it just gives itself like a bit of lift off the page. So I don't know whether it's worth looking at something like that. I'm obviously no expert. I still can work out basics myself. So I'm the last person you want to speak to about trying to make those kind of changes. But
there's always room for improvement, that's for sure.
No, 100%.
I'm learning as I go.
You've obviously offered me some advice and tips on things. So just trying to see if there's something that I can do to help with with the thumbnails or whatever. But if you do struggle with anything, just reach out to me, because I'm always up for giving a hand with some stuff to see what you can work out. And I a lot of the time I feel like I learn things from helping other people and vice versa. So but yeah, so anyway, nice to have you. Nice to speak to you again, mate. And I'll enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your last day off, and I'll catch you on another one sometime soon, no doubt.
Yeah, we'll keep it real. Big love. We'll see you all next week. Sounds great.
All right, let's play the outro. All right. Good night, everybody. Try and get back to a little bit of normality next week with Rock Out with your Mock Out and all the usual stuff, because hopefully I'll have some time to actually prep. Oh, tell a lie. Next week I am doing a brick convention, and it doesn't finish till 6 p.m. and it's in Cardiff, so I'll be traveling back at the time the show goes live. So one of the boys is going to have to keep that going until I can get home and join a little bit later. So, but I will be in the chat. But in terms of preparation, hopefully there'll be a bit more next week, and we can get back to normal anyway. So appreciate you all. Good night, and happy Easter.